Hello. Guys, it's him. He's alive. Don't worry. Where the fuck am I?
Oh.
Oh, hello.
My God.
Hey, Doc, come back. I'm almost done.
I can see that. Okay. All right. I'm glad that you're up and awake.
Yeah, what's going on? Why am I here?
Good question. Let's have a look.
Was it that damned Kristoff again?
No. It looks like you've
Ooh.
yeah,
What?
hemorrhoids,
What?
Yeah.
Hemorrhoids,
Yeah.
I don't do that. I get my gains naturally.
No, as in you had hemorrhoids, and they popped,
Oh, the butt
Yeah.
bumps.
Yes. Yes.
That explains the bathroom, but was I, when was that? I have a lot of messages.
Yeah. Suffered from a lot of blood loss there, so,
Oh.
yeah. How is your butt feeling, considering it's been cauterized, so it should be quite painful, actually.
Doesn't feel good. I was curious why that happened. I haven't been in college for a while, so this is this feeling, this sensation doesn't feel too familiar.
Well, if you want to just take a nice lay
Here,
down on the bed.
I'll prepare for you.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right.
Just push me around like you need me to be.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm yours for inspection.
Yep. Yeah, they're looking great. Yep, looking great.
Yeah, they look great, huh?
Yeah, looking like they're healing fine. Yes.
All right.
All right. Well, I think you should be all good to go, Kitt.
Hey!
Yeah.
Can I get a ride from an ambulance person to the DMV? It's important.
Sounds good.
Woohoo! Here, let me
Yeah. Get into something that... Oh God, are you okay?
No. I'm better than okay. I'm ready to do my first judge job duty work in weeks. Listen to how lucid I am.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
All right,
100%.
give me a sec. I'll change my clothes in the bathroom stall. I'll be out in a second.
All right.
I'm choking on shredded wheat. Outfit. No. Outfits. Oh. White pants is probably a bad idea. Where are you guys? I can't see you. I can't see you. Dank. Alrighty. Let's do it.
All right.
Ow. Ooh. She's so fast. Hello. Might actually cough up a storm. Oh. Bing bong. Bing bong. Oh! Where'd they go? It's so quiet, guys. It's so quiet. Okay. 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 I need a ride, though. Just need a ride from the hospital. Oh! Alright. Hey!
Get in, Kitt.
Okay!
DMV, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you all. So,
Better, Kitt.
how are you today?
I'm very tired.
Really?
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, my butt exploded.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have hemorrhoids.
Also, when you eat Chipotle for a solid week straight.
I will not know. It's too expensive for the burritos.
Too expensive. Did they up the price?
Yeah, you can probably get more burritos for the same price at a small mom and pop shop, honestly.
That's a good tip. I'll look for more. Oh, uh-oh. You escape ass purgatory and come back to toe purgatory. Well, thank you very much.
That's always. There you go, Kitt. Have a good one.
You
Oh, let me
too.
back up. Oh,
Ow!
Kitt, I'm sorry.
That was close. Maybe a little too quiet.
You doing okay, Judge Kidd?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
That's good. I'm glad you put your helmet off.
Oh, shit, my phone. Hold on, Sophia's calling me. Hold on 1 second. Hello, assistant.
Hello, I hear that you've woken up. I haven't gotten a call, a text.
My butt is
nothing.
feeling great. What is happening in this court?
Since you want to get better at that.
We need gas.
And if you don't object within like 2 seconds,
What is
I'll
going
just
on? There's
do
a
it.
sex bed in this courtroom. There's beer in the court.
I'll reimburse you.
All right, come to the court. I'm there.
Okay, okay.
Toodaloo.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
What has happened here?
I don't know. We literally walked in and this entire place was made into like a bedroom.
It's like a cool bachelor pad. I love it.
I know, right? Hi, Kitt.
Hello.
Does it make you feel young again?
I know, right? How are you? You doing all right? Okay. All right, I'll take it.
I've been in the hospital for, I think, most of the month.
I was gonna say, you've been everywhere. Mostly the
You've been checking it
hospital.
out, Sophie.
Yeah, mostly the hospital. I'm just gonna have to live in a bubble wrap costume soon.
Honestly, I might just do that.
Probably would be good for you, especially your head.
Especially my head.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay though. Sophia's been really worried about you. So.
I
Yeah,
know.
that too. She's been extremely worried.
She's
so.
she's a little mad. Yeah, because I'm the person that's helping her get her job.
Worried about you more than just that level.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think she cares about you a lot.
That's kind of her. Are the people here? Oh, there he is.
They
Big
are.
Lou.
Oh,
Commander Lou.
Did you see Katie?
We don't know what's happening in here.
Hey, you have to remove these. You can't put this
What
in.
the
It's
hell
red.
happened here? Yeah, man, the DMV's comfy as fuck.
Yeah, we got them cozy vibes today. Tom Nook went hard on this fucker.
Prosecute from here?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
What?
Get over here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. These are my paralegals.
All right.
And Harvey.
Hello, Mr. Skeleton Mage Man. Are you a skeleton? What skeleton man?
Hey, how's it going there, man? I was just making sure the couch was all comfy and shit.
Okay.
Everything good.
Be careful.
Ah, god damn it.
Hey, tell
That's
the
my
lady to take the
$2.
red off. No red.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a bailiff in here to enforce that. I think the justice is coming.
He sure is, Your Honor.
All right. I don't know what the case is yet. Let's see. Let's see if they've done it yet. Oh, there it is. I am going to be on this case. I'm on the fish trial. Louis Vuitton versus Fish the Dog trial. I'm very excited. Bench trial. Is this the case with Fall Guy, Neo Williams,
Yeah.
Damien? Okay. Fall Guy. Oh no. Oh no. All right, let's look at it.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
did Jerry Carroll get elected?
I just woke up in the hospital. I don't even know what day it is.
Did Jerry Carroll get elected? Is he like elected official?
He's he's our governor.
You elect governors here.
Was he elected as governor? Probably. I think that's a probably. There's just some things you don't question. Let's see.
What?
Let's see here. Okay. Officer Slaughter suspended to a distress call from Sergeant Lou Caruso of Governor Callow being kidnapped from his mansion. Slaughter quickly made their way towards... Man, he's just getting owned from his mansion. Question on Alta Street. Okay. Slaughter was able to catch up to the pursuit of pursuit off of innocence and helped pursue. Slaughter asked Maya to try to negotiate with the suspects. They would not.
My brainstem, you crazy.
They would not negotiate. The suspects made a sharp left turn. Okay. Next to the clothing store. Where Jerry had ejected. Okay, so Jerry ejected.
Hey, officers.
What the fuck happened here?
That's what we're all wondering.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
There's a bed. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
hey, babe, how you doing? And a fridge and an arcade machine and a
And something that you use to help tailor dresses.
But why is there a shoe rack in my fucking courtroom?
Officer.
Yeah.
Officer.
And a sofa? What the? Oh, actually, you know what?
Hey, officer. Hey.
Officer, he's asking for you.
Hey.
One sec.
Hey.
Sir.
You gotta come out the side.
Tyler, can you deal with them for a second?
Can you tell us our charges so that we can prepare our defense? Otherwise, it's
Just use the MDW, man. It's
Yeah.
already on there.
It's been
Yeah.
like this since this morning.
Use
honey.
the computer in front of you. There's
Technologically inept and
look
whatnot.
up the bench trial. You should see yourself there. It's, the incident is Jerry Callow kidnapped by, I guess you guys are Seaside.
Sorry. Yeah, Jerry Carlo kidnapped us. It said.
Why can't I lay down on this? Why can't I?
It's a very uncomfortable couch.
It's not a very comfortable.
It's like the
couch at all.
back of
How
a
are you?
Volkswagen.
What's going on? How are you? Wait, you have a mic? Is that a microwave in front of you?
Yeah, underneath. Yeah. And an alarm clock.
What the fuck? What happened to?
I'm telling you,
What is
it's
going
like
on in our courtroom?
It's like Tom Nook came here and just kind of unloaded.
What the fuck? Oh.
Oh, they're blasting.
Alright, so what were you? Are you okay, kid? I heard you.
Yeah, everyone keeps pushing me. First, I had like several concussions, and then I guess this last time I got bumped into by Slim, and my hemorrhoids exploded, and I lost a lot of blood. So now I'm dealing with some ass cauterization. It's hard to say. Ass cauterization tenderness, some post-ass cauterization tenderness syndrome.
Some tenderness of the cauterization.
Yeah,
of
the area of the roid area. The
that sounds pretty painful. Yeah.
A-C.
Are you okay? Are you sure you're gonna be okay to do this bench trial? That sounds pretty painful.
I can help. You want me to
no,
yeah, well, you know what? Why don't I haven't done anything in court for about a week and a half because every time I'm here, someone assassinates me.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better, okay. So I've been feeling really bad because well, I mean, there was the whole Archibald dead thing.
Yeah, I've been told that you like killed him. Someone said.
Wait. Someone said I killed him?
Yeah, it was like it was the choices you made.
Wait, that was my fault. That's right. I was totally. Thanks, Kitt. Thanks for reminding me about my depression. Welcome. I was able to block it out for a little while, but now that you mention it, yeah, that was all my fault.
Yeah, I had a note in my phone.
You know, I had made so much progress in the last week that I had honestly totally moved past it and
I'm glad to be back
until you just reminded me that it was all my fault.
That's what friends are for.
Thanks, Kitt.
But you were saying, so Archie, and you feel bad, and you haven't
and then
you didn't
yesterday
show
I
up to
was
the
a protector
hospital
as well. There was like 2 or 3 instances I was a protector yesterday.
A protector?
I had to put my gun
What's
on
a protector
someone yesterday.
mean? Oh, you're a gun puller now.
Yeah. Well, first there was with my words. First I used my words. That was when Wrangler was trying to give Devereaux a hard time for her verdict. So I was like, "No, Mr. Wrangler, you are wrong. That this is the right way. Devereaux was correct."
That's
and
a
then
bold
later
choice.
on, Alicia here was being the judge, and someone came to assault her, and so I pulled my gun and told him to stop assaulting her. As you know, so I was a protector yesterday.
That's pretty cool.
If you need me to protect you today, I got you. Okay.
My ass is so tender right now. The only person I would trust my ass to is you.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Kitt. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Will you please look after my tender asshole today?
How about I just look after all of you, and if that happens to be included, then that's, I guess, a bonus?
You know, I will
Perfect.
do the same thing. I'll look after
Yeah,
you. It's
okay.
fine.
Thank you, Karma.
Karma, I'm Katie, but that's fine.
I know, I said that.
Yeah.
We're ready whenever you're ready, Judge Kitt.
Perfect. It's gonna be, okay. You guys are lucky. We have a guest appearance from... You guys... Hi, everyone. It's me. Judge Kitt. You're lucky today. You actually get Justice Schwinghammer instead, and I'm gonna be the puppet that runs around and does things.
No, you're gonna run this thing.
I'm running it. Never mind. I'm the puppet. He's gonna sofa it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a combo pack.
You got it, okay.
We're like a Hydra that has 2 heads. Do Hydras have more than 2 heads? That's a Cerberus that has 3.
Yeah, the Hydra had like 6 or 7, I think, and like whenever you'd cut one off, a new one would grow.
A new one grows.
Yeah.
Just like the DOJ. All right.
More would grow in replace of the one Hydra head you would cut.
What was that? That was Hydra. I couldn't hear your Hydra lore. Please say that louder.
Sounds good.
You cut off one head of the Hydra, 2 more grow in return.
Okay, 2 more grow and
I
return. That's
just
good to
heard
know.
one of them say "Hail Hydra" under the
2
breath.
more,
What's that
yeah.
about?
Ooh. 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 Too soon. Too soon.
It took me a minute to find a comfortable spot, but I'm ready, Kitt. I'm ready.
Okay. So, defense, are you ready as well? You found your report? You best be using your chest when you talk to me. See, Seaside, your defense, can you...
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the representative lawyer man.
You
okay?
You are.
Okay. Yeah, stop going on about it, okay?
They kidnapped the governor?
Yeah, they kidnapped the
No.
guy. Yeah, I hear you a little. Yeah, you are good to go.
Allegedly.
You're ready to proceed.
Yeah, we're ready to proceed, no worries.
All right. With that, kablang, blam, blam. Court is called into session. I'm sorry. That's not a gun, okay? Hey, get behind your... Get. Okay. Today we are going to be reviewing the charges related to the Jerry Callow kidnapped by Seaside. I just want to make sure we've got the individuals here. Mr. Fall Guy, are you here?
H is silent. It's Paul.
It's Paul.
Yeah.
That's very... Okay. Paul Guy... Mr. Paul Guy, you're here?
Yes.
Can you raise your hand? Okay. Mr. Neo Williams, you're here. Is there any silent letter in your name, Neo?
No, only thing about silent for me, Your Honor, is the little fart I just let out, you know?
It's probably the O. I bet you it's the O.
No, he said it was the fart. He farted, but we couldn't hear it. It was a silent fart.
Oh wait, before this continues, does anyone have food and water for me?
Sophia, we are dying over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
I got a fancy grilled cheese.
You got the fancy grilled cheese.
Amazing.
Nice. All right, we're all gonna need grilled cheese.
I was about to sleep on this bed, but it's been used. I don't know when. I don't know. I don't want to know how it was
that's
used.
awesome. Do you have anything to drink as well, by any chance?
Yeah, I need to be feeder
don't have
pig
a drink,
too
I'm
when the
sorry.
time comes, but I'm gonna keep going.
I can go get food for the court.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
All right, so Neo, I know you're here. Oh, oops, sorry. Mr. I think
Karma,
the last
can you
one.
get some for me and Kitt too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get for the court.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then the last one is Damian Desmond Jr. V? What's the V for?
I think that's number 5.
Okay.
You can call me Double D
Like the
Junior.
5th one?
All right, Double D Jr. Wait, so
Yeah,
there's
like his
5 other
daddy is
juniors.
Probably the 4th.
No, I think there's 5 other 4 other juniors. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard. Okay.
Wait, does that mean is that 5 sons named the same
Yeah,
or
juniors.
5 generations of the same name?
Of the
It's a popular name in my family, man.
I don't understand how that. Okay.
Double D Junior.
Double DJR. All right, we got you.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like 1 second. I'm gonna go through your charges. You're gonna read to me how you plea. So Fall Guy.
Paul.
Paul. God damn it. Yeah, it's a soft H. I hate that. I hate that name. So false imprisonment ×2. How'd he plea?
Not guilty.
Kidnapping of a government employee. How'd he plea?
Not guilty.
Trespassing.
Guilty.
You did do that one.
Not guilty.
Okay. Littering.
I thought it was him. Not guilty.
Okay. And then resisting. Arrest.
Not guilty.
Not guilty across the board. Okay. Neo Williams, I'm going to read you your charges. If you're going to... Just to know, are you going to plead not guilty across the board?
Yeah, across the board.
Okay, then, yeah.
Anything that is accusing me of, like.
Okay, so I'm going to read all of your charges.
No guilty.
Yeah, I'll read all of your charges. You can say not guilty at the end, okay? So you're being charged with criminal possession of a handgun ×1, evading ×1, false imprisonment ×2, trespassing ×1, kidnapping of a government employee, and then littering times. Yeah, and then it was you were supposed to say it at the end, but that's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. And then moving over to Desmond Double D Jr. The 5th. Okay, to kidnapping of a government employee times 1. Trespassing, you didn't do that, you say. False imprisonment times 2.
Negative.
Littering times 1.
Would never.
Okay, you love the turtles too?
I love the turtles, but that Lou guy over there fucking hates mother.
Oh, hey! And then resisting arrest times 1.
Nope.
All right. Thank you so much. With that, are there any pretrial motions or anything along those lines from the state?
Right, Lou?
No pretrial motions on behalf of the state.
All right. I think with that, I think we can get this show on a road. Show on the road. State, would you like to have your opening statements?
Yes.
Get out of this.
Are you ready for us to proceed?
Hell yeah!
On today's date...
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Feel free to use the props in the courtroom today.
I would like today's date referenced in relation to 420, please. Today's date isn't insufficient.
Fair enough.
It is 420 right now.
If that would please the courts, I will refer to it as
It really pleases us.
Like to... All right.
Now you may continue.
Your Honor, so on 420, but I will reflect the report shows 419. Officers originally responded to a distress call where the governor had been kidnapped. We plan during this case to show through clear and concise evidence that the defendants committed the following crimes: false imprisonment by 2, kidnapping of a government employee, trespassing, littering, and resisting arrest. Throughout this throughout this incident, officers were held at gunpoint. They were forced to drive their vehicles into an open body of water. They pursued, they fled, and resisted arrest throughout this whole time. These charges are hefty, these charges are large, and we plan again on showing through clear and concise evidence and proving beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendants committed the crimes they are currently being accused of. With that, our opening statement is closed, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
Seaside? Is that okay for me to do my one now?
Yes, you may.
My one will open with a quote. I was gonna put it on the MDW here, okay?
Okay.
It's from my favorite movie.
There must be a con like me in every prison in America. I'm the guy who can get it for you. Cigarettes, a bag of reefer, if that's your thing. A bottle of brandy to celebrate your kid's high school graduation. Damn near anything within reason. Yes, sir. I'm a regular Sears and Roebuck.
That is the opening from Shawshank Redemption, okay? And at the end of that movie, I did not get there, but I think by the end of it, they'll find innocent men. The same way that this trial be called the Shawshank Redemption trial. Because we's about to be redeemed in the eye of the city. Look, Seaside, we did not do this shit. We is going to prove through clear and maybe not as concise evidence, because we're not nerds like those guys over to our right, that we is actually the victims in this whole scenario, and that actually them killing Stanley saved all our lives. And by the end of this, I reckon that the prosecution dickhead over there is going to have to buy new clothes, because he's going to piss his pants when he realizes the judges are going to be so upset at him for wasting their time. You get me? Seaside.
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 That was great. I appreciate the early enthusiasm by both sides. Currently, the judges award 10 points to each side. Note that this has no bearing on anything. Now, State, it is your turn.
Don't matter.
What?
Nothing.
Sorry, I'm trying to rate this like it's a fight. Your turn, State.
Are we going directly into witness, or?
Yeah, you can do witness, you can request narrative, you can do whatever the hell you want right now.
Alrighty, we're gonna start with witnesses. The state would like to require Maya Mahood to the stand.
Maya Mahood?
Your Honor. Good one, Your Honor. Hey, you better remove that lead.
No.
Your Honor, she's wearing lead. That's crazy. I tell her.
You know what? I'd rather sit here.
All right. Can anyone swear her in? I can do it too. I've got like 30
God
judges
damn it.
here.
I got it. What do you want to swear on today?
Up to you.
All right,
Judge
do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Up to you, Judge Mueller.
Sure.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
All right, that's fine though. You state she's all yours.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I had a. Never mind. I was worried it was your sister. My bad.
You said my witness is sworn in.
She is sworn in.
All right, officer, would you please state your name, rank,
Fucking disaster.
and department for the courts, please?
Senior Officer Maya Mahmood, LSPD, badge number 1 Juliet 64.
And senior officer, do you hold any other special ranks within the department, such as FTO or any other training?
I'm a probationary FTO.
All right. And within the time of your department, how long has that been? How long have you been with the department?
Oh god, 2 and a bit months now in like the wider Department of Public Safety. Yeah, I've been a cop for way longer than that. It's been a while.
So you would say you have a good training and experience and a good background in law enforcement?
Yeah.
And you have a proven track record writing reports and making arrests?
Yeah.
And you have a good and proven track record establishing probable cause in your arrest?
Yeah, absolutely. Probable cause.
Perfect. All right. With that being stated, on today's date, can you tell me the type of call that you initially responded?
So I responded to an emergency backup request that was made by Sergeant Luca Russo for Jerry Callow.
Sorry. And when you responded to that call, were you driving an emergency vehicle?
Yeah.
And was that emergency vehicle clearly marked with police mark?
Yeah.
Did the emergency vehicle have overhead working emergency light?
Objection.
Yeah.
Okay, there's an objection on the floor. Go ahead.
Dickhead.
Your Honor, I have not asked that question as.
And this is with regards to the emergency lights.
Yeah, we know
that
that
would be
she dressed up as police.
So speak up a little bit there, Neo.
Sorry, let me get the mic. Move.
Oh my! Hey, easy there. Just because this place looks like a dead and doesn't mean you can treat it like one. There you go. I can hear you.
With it, dickhead, eh? Not you, him.
Okay, I can hear you now, Neo. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said
Hello, everybody.
We know that there is a cop, okay? Like, get on with it, prosecution. Ask and answer. No.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. All right. Well, I'm gonna overrule it, but yeah, we know it's a. Don't stop asking those types of questions. Get on with it.
Your Honor, I would like to motion the courts then to make note that the defendants have clearly identified the officer here as a police officer.
I'm a cop.
Dadoy.
Alrighty.
Please
with that
continue.
being stated, upon arrival to the scene, senior officer, can you describe what you?
So yeah, Sergeant Caruso called for emergency backup. He told us to be on the lookout for a red and color van, but not really a van, but it had the plate Lil Bitch.
Oh my God!
I was going westbound.
Yo, that goes hard.
Cliffs Boulevard. Lo and behold, I saw a vehicle matching that description. What's it called? My ALPR ran the plate, and what do you know? It came back to plate Lil Bitch. I turned on my lights and sirens.
Damn,
and
bro.
I attempted to put it over, but guess what? They didn't pull over. They fled.
All right, I'm gonna stop you there. You did activate your overhead emergency lights as well as your siren, and they did not stop for you. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
The vehicle then took off at a high rate of speed.
He's
Go ahead.
Leading. He said, "Is that correct? That is a leading question." He's being the dickhead right now, Your Honor.
Okay, there's an objection that you're leading. Refrain from insulting him, whether or not he is being a dickhead. I know whether or not he's being a dickhead. Don't insult my intelligence. All right.
We'll withdraw that question.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But trust me, I just want to be clear to the defense. I know a dickhead when I see a dickhead.
Your Honor, sorry, I did not mean to point out that he's the dickhead.
That's okay. Please continue.
Senior officer, about how long did you pursue that vehicle?
I don't know, like, how long was the pursuit? It was like, I don't know, 10 or so minutes.
Okay. And how did the pursuit end?
The pursuit ended with the vehicle being stopped on the staircase. So on Norfolk, next to there's a staircase on North Rockford Drive next to the Vespucci Police Department that leads into the side door. Stopped there and all occupants fled on foot.
So to be clear, they did not willingly stop for you. They stopped because they got stuck.
Yeah, I guess.
Leading question.
Is that an objection from you, defense?
Yes, Your Honor. Leading question again.
I need to give you guys time to go through the objections. My bad.
Yeah, just a little bit of time. Yeah, so leading. Any rebut there?
Your Honor, I'm simply trying to clarify as to if the defendants stopped willingly or if they stopped because their vehicle was stuck. I'm just trying to get clarification.
Understood. Do so in a manner that does not give the answer you're looking for, in the form of the question. Okay, so I will sustain that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, senior officer. At that point, you exited your vehicle. What did you do now?
I pulled out me gun
There we go.
because
pulled out me gun.
They kidnapped people, so they're armed, and I pursued them on foot.
Oh my god!
I pursued
And
the
how did
male.
the foot pursuit end?
How did which foot pursuit? Because I engaged in 2 foot pursuits. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So who did you initially begin pursuing?
I initially pursued Paul Guy, the one in the red hoodie and green hair.
And then why did you stop pursuing him and pursue someone else?
I tackled him, and he resisted physical cuffs. He then continued to flee on foot, tackled him again, and got him in cuffs. And he was in custody. Yeah. And then why I stopped pursuing him, because I got him in cuffs, and then the second guy that we were pursuing, that would be Neo Williams. What up, Neo? He was running right next to me. So I said, okay, cool, let me just go ahead and get him into custody as well. An order was made on the radio to beat the suspect down.
Oh my
and I
god.
didn't question orders. I pulled out my baton. I warned him to stop or else he'll be beat down. He did not stop, so I beat him down with the baton.
So to clarify, is this where the resisting arrest charge occurred?
Sorry?
I just want to clarify, would this qualify as resisting?
How could they do that?
Yeah. They fled on foot. We told them to stop multiple times. They didn't. They continued to run on foot. They physically resisted arrest.
Perfect. At which point, I see in your report, and I just would like to clarify if this is all correct and true as to your statement. You then took them to MRPD, or to the police department, I should say, sorry. Processed them, and then they pled not guilty to all their charges. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I was processing Paul Guy, read him his custody rights on scene. He understood his custody rights, and I transported him to the Vespucci Police Department for processing. I took his mugshot. That's now on his profile. I collected his DNA as he was being charged with a violent felony, kidnapping of a government employee, and I suspended his weapons license because he's being charged with a felony B offense. He initially pled not guilty to all charges.
Okay.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense, you may proceed with questioning.
What up, Neo?
Hello, Maya. How's it going?
What's good?
I'm the one who asked the questions around here. Okay. Oh. Tell me, what is the appropriate level of force when you was chasing down a suspect who is not armed?
Your Honor, privileged information found in the police.
Whoa, okay, restart again. I heard a lot of voices.
You start with the objection, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
It would be privileged, the objection, because he is asking the police officer to testify to their SOPs, which is private and not public.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's your rebut, buddy?
I can rephrase if you want.
Sure. Yeah. So sustain. Go ahead and rephrase.
Officer Mahmood, would you regularly, or it's not, let me rephrase that again. When chasing an unarmed individual, you usually use a baton.
Objection, Your Honor. It's an ambiguous question. It depends on the circumstance.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to rephrase or?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
in this particular scenario, when chasing me, why did you use a baton?
I was ordered to by my commanding officer on the radio, who said, "Beat the suspect down." So I pulled a baton and used less lethal methods, being a baton, which I can use as part of my use of force continuum, to get the suspect into custody.
Yeah. Okay.
Which commanding officer said this to you?
Relevance. How does this affect anything?
I got a rebuttal for this D word.
You have a rebut? You don't have one. Or you have
do,
one. Okay, go ahead.
It is relevant to the resisting arrest charge. I believe that if someone is running away, they could be in fear of their lives if the officer is poorly trained.
I guess that the question is the relevance of knowing who ordered the command versus the officer just doing their duty. I think you'll have an opportunity likely to talk to some other officers down the line. So we'll go ahead and sustain the relevance here. Move on from that questioning.
Okay. Would you please?
That's Joe, right?
Tell us what our license plate was on the car.
Little bitch.
No questions. You know, I don't ask questions to someone insulting me.
Why would you talk to him like that?
He told me I answered the question that he gave me, Your Honor. You know what? I'm not even gonna apologize. He asked me a question, I answered it. I'm not sorry.
Wait, is that that is the license plate?
But Your Honor, I was being ambiguous on purpose. I just knew that they would always bring up the one that we were driving. I could have meant my other car, maybe. Who knows?
Well, that's a good point. I like your skills there, sir. Keep your nose clean. You might have a gig in law. Any additional questions?
Your Honor, state has no further questions. We would request to dismiss this witness.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Mahmood.
All right.
Next state, who do you got? Huh?
Your Honor, the state would like to call Jerry Cowlett to the stand.
Who's saying that?
Come on down, Jerry.
Oh, look, it's a miracle. He can walk.
Never said I couldn't walk.
Hey, looking great, Jerry. Slimmer each day.
I was in a coma for 4 days.
Hey, me too. Me too, you know. Mine for ass stuff. What about you?
No, I was shot in the head.
Oh. Muller, could you come swear Jerry in? Muller. Muller. Muller.
Sorry. Jerry, what would you like to swear on today?
I don't know.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth. Oh, you have something?
Pick one. One of the many gods.
Don't actually say I don't know.
There are many gods. All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
I just having to let them up. That's
This
crazy.
man's an atheist.
Dandy.
Just
Dandy,
pick
there you
one
go.
for. Okay.
I don't know my gods, Jesus.
That's.
Oh my
You need to.
god.
I know. I'll work on him.
Your Honor, I'm asking this whole thing to be thrown out over that statement.
I'll work on this man. I can't do that. I'll work on him. He's barely involved.
What do you need from me?
Okay, State. Jerry's yours. He's sworn in.
Ella, can I have you state your full name for the court, please?
Are you kidding me?
Yes, please.
Who doesn't know my name here?
It's fucking Jerry Callow.
It's
Like,
Jerry
come on,
Callow.
Jesus.
You guys know my name. You kidnapped me. What are you talking about? Why are you raising your hand?
Whoa. Objection, Honor.
What's the objection?
I don't know him personally.
Object to
I
this.
see. I see. Oh, wow!
Look at that. He can walk. He can walk again.
Hey, guys, stop harassing the witness. This is your first warning. Please
Give my
continue.
testimony or what?
Yeah, we want it.
Go ahead.
So
Ask me
do-
a question.
Yes, do you just want to explain what happened at your mansion?
Yeah, I was.
during this incident?
What happened?
Showing Quimbley some new stuff we got for her, and I was
Ew.
talking to Lou and Quimbley outside my medical tent since I was in a coma for 4 days, and these three plus another one walked up to me and took out guns and held me hostage in my wheelchair, rolled me down.
Ooh, who's the other
past
one?
my grotto, on the door on the Eclipse side, I think that's what it is. And I unlocked the door. They loaded me into a red van. Then they made me. What did they say? They wanted me in a rap video or a diss track, so they tried to get quotes from me that they can use. And the cops came and they started chasing them and they fled. Fell out of the car. Had to go to the hospital and. I don't know what happened after that.
When they were getting chased by the police officers, were you in the van?
He just said that. I don't know if Jerry answered, but he did technically already answer that question.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. And did they hurt you at all? Did they cause any harm to you?
No, besides forcing me to, get into the back of a van, when I'm still nursing a massive GSW to my front of my head.
Right. And then, so when you were in the van with them, were they thing that seemed kind of questionable to you, or kind of, do you want to just explain what they said?
Yeah, like I said, they
said all
were
this
trying
stuff.
to do a
This is
diss
not
track,
great.
and they wanted quotes from me of saying, "Help! Please don't kill me." They also wanted me to say, "Seaside."
It's not great questioning.
But make it sound like I was panicking more. Also, they were trying to
want to
kidnap a
see-
doctor
Okay,
to
there we
get
go.
at
That's
my
helpful.
brainstem. Oh,
Okay.
one of their guys tried to snap my neck. Worm-like arms.
What
Joe
guy?
Rocket.
Objection.
Yeah, what's your objection?
Say no evidence?
Relevance.
Oh, relevance.
Hey, Joe Rocket. He's dead, man.
Yeah, he is. And I'm not. Bitch.
Jerry! That's gonna be.
I'm like, man,
I'm
he's
gonna
in the dirt
sustain
like
it.
all
I'm
the
gonna
other
sustain
worms.
it. Yeah, he is a worm man. Yeah, I'll sustain it. I'll let the record show that he is a worm man, though, because Jerry said so, and Jerry is alive.
All the state has, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Seaside. The floor is yours.
Seaside. Seaside.
Your Honor, do we get a third?
What? What?
Your
State.
Honor, does
What?
the prosecution get a chance to question their third witness?
Yeah, after I was done.
Yeah, after Cross.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies. I thought
Pay
the witness was
attention.
suspended.
You better lock it in.
Loki is, man. Okay.
You gotta lock that shit in, guys. Come on.
Okay, let me try and get this into the correct order. Okay. When Seaside appeared on your property, well, actually, let me ask this first. Where do you live?
My mansion.
Where is your mansion located?
Americano Way area, right across from the golf course.
Okay. And when Seaside came into your mansion, what did you say to them?
Say that again.
When Seaside came into your mansion, did you
Yeah.
say anything to them?
Said who that?
Motion from the prosecution.
Okay, go ahead.
Motion to, based off of attorney testimony, that admission of their presence on scene and to be noted by the court.
Mm-hmm.
This guy just say?
Well, he's essentially saying that because the attorney stated when Seaside was came into the mansion that he's admitting that he was on the property.
Did do that.
Yeah, no, it's okay with that, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, I will note that he stated the group Seaside was there, not himself.
Seaside.
And I will I will add that as a note. I appreciate that. Thank you for the motion. Motion accepted. Please continue. Got him.
So I was asking the
Yeah,
question.
no shit. They did this.
When Seaside
Let Joe have fun.
was on your property, what did you say to me?
Allegedly.
I said, who the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Okay. Anything after that?
I don't remember. I probably something about wondering why the frick you were there.
Okay. And then you were taken.
Your Honor, objection.
Go ahead.
Objection to the substance of the answer would be speculation. The person on the stand said that he doesn't know or does not remember.
Okay. Any rebut there?
Wait, so let me. So the person said he don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they
so
said
he
that
would
at the
just be
end.
spitballing as to what the encounter was.
Okay, my rebuttal is he already said in his testimony straight afterwards exactly what happened though. So I was just trying to get the account of the details
go.
because there's a trespassing
you
charge
go.
being thrown at us.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's fair to sustain that, but I'll allow some more refined questioning around, what allegedly occurred inside of the mansion.
Governor, does you have regular people partying at your mansion?
Unfortunately, the people who work on my house, obviously it's not done yet, really enjoyed. They take they're a union, all right, so they take a lot of breaks, and they go and relax in the pool and hang out in my backyard. Not a huge fan, but I don't really have any other choice but to use these guys. It's taken forever. My house is still not ready because these pieces of shit.
Oh my god.
Hanging out.
Just to ask this, do you remember at any point whether you told these people to
Cause for
leave?
speculation.
People. Ones that walked on you guys that walked onto my property.
The property was it owned by the state?
Property's owned by the state.
State, okay.
I am. That's my house.
Owned by the state. For the record, put that on the record. There.
By me.
Record. owned by you? So you are saying you is the state?
I
Yeah.
own the property.
I'm gonna
It's personal
interject
property.
here. I'm gonna interject here. You don't even need to object. It's he's argumentative and all that fun stuff. But in this point, I think Jerry's arguing that the state, be it that house or property being owned by the state, it's been assigned to Jerry. There's, thanks to the beauty of Toe, anyone that's been assigned property is to be viewed as the owner
Bought
of
that
that
house.
property.
Bought that house a long time ago. Also,
He's also bought the
there's
house there.
There's about 100 signs in the front gate, by the way, that says no trespassing. Trespassers will be shot. There's about a million signs in the front.
Any of those signs in the
Keys to all
entrance,
the doors.
Any of those signs on the entrance that they apparently took you from and to? They came.
They went through the back.
Oh.
Is there any of those no trespassing signs at the back?
Oh no.
Okay. I just have another question to ask. You've been the governor here for how long?
Well, since we opened back up,
How did you become the governor?
Never forget.
I was elected.
By people?
Yeah. People that did it.
Okay.
There were some people that did that, yeah.
When did they elect you?
Well, it was while we were trying to work on bringing things back, and we had to come up with a solution to how we would start up the city again and how we would, structure the DOJ and deal with lawyers and police officers and the different factions in the city.
Yeah, fair enough.
We worked pretty hard on it for for a while, and then
Your Honor, is there an objection to tell him to shut up?
Yeah, you could say.
at the end, we
Yeah,
were like,
okay.
you should be the governor.
Hey, Jerry,
We
thank
worked really
you.
hard on this. So
Thank you for all you do, Jerry.
Before that, Your Honor, what was that last bit you just said there?
I said, they should be the governor.
Who said that?
We accept.
Oh.
The people in the room.
People of the state.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to all of that based off of unfair prejudicial effect substantially outweighs the probative cause of that question.
What are you talking about?
We can use.
You know what? I don't like probiotics as much as the next man, but I'll sustain that.
Oh, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to improve my digestion.
You don't agree with probiotics?
No,
Yeah,
but my digestion's been
I
bad.
did not understand but you gotta make sure you're regular, sir.
I
You just
know.
objected to me being the governor? Is that what you just did?
No, in support. He said he's in support of it.
Okay.
Your Honor, I was wondering if he's in truly elected. That is all.
I understand. I don't know if this is the time or place for it.
It's on a sidebar, Your Honor.
Okay, granted.
Another 4 years, I think.
Hey, how you doing, Seaside?
Sorry, this chain is hurting me hand. It's very long.
That's
Your
a very
Honor,
long leash.
The kidnapping charge says elected official. That's why I was trying to prove if he was elected or not. 'Cause if he was not elected, then he is not a government official.
I see.
Your Honor, stand by. We'll review that as well. Before
Yeah,
we
see?
move
So
forward.
if he is not elected, then he's not a government employee. Therefore, it would just be normal kidnapping. As far as I can tell. No,
That's
but
pretty
he is.
smart.
Stand by. Let me review this. Give me a minute. If
I will not.
If what defense is saying is,
no time.
You gotta know now, Mr. Smart
I was gonna
Words.
say, if defense is true and accurate, state might move to void those charges. However, I would need a
let him
minute to
cook
review.
your-
I'm gonna let him cook. Okay, I'm gonna give him time to cook. All right, we'll give you like 5 minutes of recess here to think about this. Is that fair?
I need like 30 more seconds here.
Oh,
I just have to...
okay.
Judge, I really
1,
appreciate your style and
2,
glasses.
3, 4. Thank you. You go to Bob's Optometry too.
What?
You go to Bob's Optometry too. Do you not know what an optometrist is?
I do, but I don't go to Bob.
Well, that's where I got my glasses. This is terrible. You just ruined everything for me. God damn
I
it.
feel like Bob is kind of a
Terrible.
It's like the great value brand of glasses.
Okay,
Hello.
That better be a good answer.
So the state is still ready to proceed. However, we would motion the courts to notify this and mark this as an affirmative defense, which would place the defense requirement for him to then prove that charge.
Interesting.
Innocence within that charge. So we'll motion as that being an
Translate.
affirmative defense.
In smaller words for me, please.
We would probably have to put. We would probably have to push that to the. You would probably have to kick that to the docket.
What about it?
Because you would have to. He's asking that you
Think of him to the
prove.
union.
He's asking that we consider that you prove Jerry is not the governor.
Oh, well, Your Honor.
Any of it. You just keep doing a metered parking.
Couldn't they
Scam
just
in the
drop that
state.
charge on anyone and be like, well, you prove that that guy does not work for the government? He already said private
Doesn't work
records.
for the government.
I
He's
don't.
the governor.
Your Honor, he's
but
well
is he
established and
elected?
well established
Is
as the
he
governor of the state and
elected?
well recognized by the citizens of the
There's
state
tons of
that
it
he is
over
the
there.
Yeah, he's.
He's not
so
charging that he's the governor.
Hold on,
but I'm
hold
charging
on.
that he's the
So
elected
yeah,
guy.
so yeah,
So
so
my
what?
rebuttal here, Your Honor.
Give me
rebuttal
one. Give me
simply
one
is the
second.
fact that-
Give me 1 second. So all he's talking about here is the term elected official, not established, member of the government. So he's looking at the way the law is written versus the
understand.
spirit of the law. Mm-hmm.
No.
You're
I
trying
understand.
to
My
argue that
rebuttal to
Jerry
that is
Callow, the governor, is not a government employee.
Not an
So, Your
elected
Honor,
official.
Not an
Yeah, go
elected
ahead,
official.
State.
I understand the letter of the law.
Holy fuck, this
and
stands a no
his-
chance. What the fuck?
So what he's claiming, right, is that we
I
can
love
press
it.
that charge on
I fucking
anybody
love
and
it.
say you need to
They're
prove
trying to
them
say that you're
they're
not a government employee.
So
Your
my
Honor.
counter argument to that is we would not be
Oh,
doing that
this
as
is
he is
hilarious.
well,
Oh my God.
as he is well established as a government official.
Sorry, I'm spoiling
But
the
it's not like
sidebar.
we're
My
pressing
bad.
this on some random citizen saying that they are a government. He is a well-established government employee. Therefore, I would state that meets the standard for an affirmative defense, and therefore it would be his responsibility to prove that.
Yeah. What
he's not
I
elected.
will do is I'm going to allow the charge to stay as it is, but I feel like this is absolutely open to, an appeal should you wish to go down that road.
I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Also,
Yeah.
Your Honor, can you give contempt to your other judge? Because I pulled a sidebar
Absolutely
so
not.
that the witness, but hold on, I pulled the sidebar so the witness would not know what we is discussing, so that
Oh,
the line of
yeah,
questioning is not
absolutely.
tainted.
I
And he walked
can't.
straight over there and told him what we're talking about.
Ooh.
That is misconduct.
I do actually have to agree with defense on this one, Your Honor. He did
Appreciate
kind of tamper with testimony.
I don't know.
In the meantime, for a kid, do you mind if I direct parties to a certain thing that might help resolve this issue?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, everybody please reference legislation and legal definitions. Then go
Read it out for me,
down.
Yeah, you got to
Alright.
do that right now there,
Yeah.
Neo. Do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, actually, legal definitions. If you scroll down to government employee,
Oh.
it says elected official, governor, then the mayor, then the deputy mayor, and then the chancellor. That right
And
there
Your
should
Honor,
hopefully.
prosecution will rest on this sidebar because he is again established as a elected government official, as previously.
I'll go to the
be
appeal process. for
hold. I understand where Mr. Seaside's coming from. You're referring to the term being defined
Yes, sir.
as governor. He's referring to Jerry being even elected as governor. Is there proof that he was
Oh,
ever elected
conflict-
as a governor?
He's saying that this isn't right. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And again, Your Honor, that would be an affirmative defense then.
I understand, which is why I'm saying that's a matter for an appeal court.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. I don't want to waste any more
No,
time.
we're good. We're good.
Can we tell Callow now?
No! Absolutely fucking not!
Good job, Kitt. Well done.
Anything. I'm a Roomba into the next room until I can find
Anyways.
my glasses.
It's that. Only one final question to you, Mr. Callow.
Yeah.
Does you please speak into the microphone?
Me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I would love that as a case.
brainstem.
That I just wanted to kick that.
Your worm-like friend could not detach
Holy
it.
hell.
Do not object. Shut your mouth over there. Brainstem, their worm-like friend had worm-like arms, and now he's in the dirt like the worm he is. My brainstem.
All right. Any cross?
I got something, Your Honor.
We would like to redirect, Your Honor, yes.
Oh wait, hold on. There's one more question from state, or sorry, from defense. Excuse me.
From Seaside.
Yeah, Seaside.
All right, Mr. Callow, I got one question for you.
It does open up RP. They can
What's that,
continue
what?
to torture Jerry into falsifying election results.
Say what?
I think he's trying to prank you, Jerry.
What?
Just.
What?
Is this a prank? Are you pulling a? Are you pulling a prank on him?
Questions, Your Honor.
Are you bet?
What?
I'm striking that. That was a terribly executed prank.
This guy.
Let the record know he's a worm.
No, that was a bad prank. I've seen pranks lately where they'd like bury their friends in caskets, and then they let them there for 30 minutes to see if they can escape. And then if not, the chances are that their friends might be dead.
Hey, no,
That
Your Honor,
sounds like
this
a
ain't no
horrible
YouTuber
prank.
All right,
pranks,
let's
okay?
go to
This is
state.
real pranks.
All right, just a couple questions on redirect. Mr. Governor, can you repeat how long you've been the governor for? I missed.
Since we reopened the state.
And how long has it been established that that is your property?
I don't know. It's been a while since I got the locks changed on the doors, and a while back. I don't know, a couple months ago.
But it's been at least a few months that you've been living there and established that as your property.
Living there, well, the landscaping was mostly
Has he
done,
ever
but,
peed on the door?
The damn house has taken forever. It's mine.
And when Seaside entered your property, did you want them there? Mr. Governor, when the defendants entered your property, were you okay with them being there?
No, their friend tried to kill me.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Can I do another cross?
Let him do it. Sure.
Yeah, then yes.
Come on.
Yeah, absolutely then.
So a few months.
I was gonna flip a coin.
Has been said for the narrative there that people should know about your property.
Yeah.
Is it publicly available information? Your mansion. Is it
I
on
don't
your
know, is
DW
it?
profile?
I don't know.
How do I
Probably because I want everybody to know where I live. I mean, it's pretty obvious where I live, but I don't want everybody to know.
No, yeah, you wouldn't want
I don't
that.
want everyone to know. Okay. You want to know further questions?
Okay.
State will dismiss this witness here.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you as
How
always.
did you know where to go if you didn't know that was where I live? What kind of question is that? That doesn't
Thank
make
you
any
as
sense.
always. Stay beautiful.
Make any sense?
Put in the request for judges' quarters above the DMV. We appreciate you.
What?
Prayers up. Heal fast.
What's wrong with the offices you have now?
There's no insulation. Everybody can hear us.
We need a hot tub somewhere, Jerry.
No.
We can't fit the hot tub into any of the elevators.
In either the DMV or the city hall.
Yeah,
We need a hot tub.
Yeah, what the hell,
A
Jerry?
helicopter pad and a state-of-the-art sports car.
Okay.
You see the problem.
State will call their final witness, Lou Caruso.
Come up, Lou Caruso. That's how he said it.
Or Caruso, however it's pronounced. I'll get clarification.
That's how he said it.
Is he a government employee? Are we sure he's a government employee?
Or a plant.
Is he elected?
Bench trial don't even know, Tiberius.
You don't know if this is a bench trial.
Don't even know where
Go
I am
ahead.
right now.
Go ahead. Test me.
So were you elected?
No.
Damn.
Well, sit down, Lou, and get sworn in.
I wasn't elected either. Am I a government employee?
I only swear on P. Dandy.
Yeah, me too.
Good man.
Now raise your hand. Mueller, do the thing.
Yeah, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, P. Dandy?
He said yes.
I heard the witnesses. Yeah, I heard a.
He didn't mean
so
it.
I'm gonna say yeah.
I said yes.
All right, witness is sworn in.
Officer, would you please state your name, rank, and department for the court?
Lou Caruso, Sergeant at the LSPD.
Sergeant Caruso, do you have any other trainings within the LSPD, such as FTO or any other specialized training? Sergeant Caruso, can you pronounce your name one last time? I apologize.
You really want him on that bed, don't you, bruh? You really want him on that bed.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna. This is Italian American discrimination.
Sergeant Caruso, do you expand and explain what additional trainings within the LSPD that you have?
I'm a field training officer.
Sergeant Caruso, how long have you been with the LSPD?
Going on almost 5 months.
How long have you been a police officer overall?
October will be 3 years. Fortunately.
So you'd attest that you have a long history of making arrests and establishing probable cause?
Yes.
What the hell?
All right. And what was the initial call that you responded to today?
Quimbley got a call from Jerry saying that he wanted to show her something.
Oh my God.
Right. And what caused you to then respond to said?
Quimbley was doing a ride along.
All right. And when you arrived on scene, what did you witness?
Brace yourself. A man named Jerry Callow in his medical tent at his mansion.
And what was going on with Mr. Callow?
Was recovering due to some injuries and showed Quimbley a brand spanking new piece of medical equipment.
Nice.
And then what happened next?
These defendants arrived in Jerry's backyard.
That's not good.
These 4 now tree men.
And these defendants are wearing these same outfits here today, and you can clearly identify.
Yes, because I had spoken to them minutes before they arrived at Jerry's house.
And once they arrived there, what happened that led to the false imprisonment charges and kidnapping charge?
These men took out guns and pointed them at myself, the medical director, and Quimbley Hayabusa, and Jerry Callow.
Q, Lou, and
just to clarify,
Jerry.
you never
Damn.
instructed them, gave them permission, or anything along those lines to pull a gun or
What
point
the
a
fuck?
gun or brandish a firearm at you. Is that correct?
I would never give anybody permission to do that, or especially men.
Is it true that they forced you into your car?
What's the men thing?
Objection, you're not leading.
All right, Your Honor, we'll withdraw.
Thank you.
Is it true? What happened that led to you being forced into your?
They stated they wanted to inspect Jerry's brainstem, and the individual with the beanie took Jerry to their car, I assume, and the other 2, well, the other 3, now 2.
Tree. I love Lou.
Kept holding me and Quimbley up, told us not to move, don't do anything funny. and they told me to stop counting. They tried to silence an Italian-American man.
Oh my God!
And when they tried to silence you as an Italian-American man and force you into your vehicle, what did they instruct you to do next?
They had brought their van over with Jerry Callow in the trunk and instructed me and Quimbley to get in my car. They told me to set the cruise control to 1 mile per hour.
And then what happened once you set it at 1 mile an hour?
I turned the car around in an attempt to pursue them at 1 mile per hour, but they said, no, turn around. Drive it into the pool.
And did you then drive it into the...
Yes, they were brandishing weapons outside the window. And, I was under duress, so I did everything they said. At the 1 mile per hour,
Lou
slowly,
is fucking that
reluctantly,
right now. Hard.
Drove
Did you
my
feel that your-
cruiser into the pool.
Did you feel that your movement was restricted by the defendant?
Oh, yeah. They had put guns firmly against my head before getting in the car.
So you were not free to go?
No.
And when the vehicle was dumped into the wall, it was in the backyard of the pool? Or the backyard's pool, I should...
Yes.
And there would be no way to recover that vehicle by hand or by a person other than a...
You'd have to get a tow truck, yeah.
What did you witness next after you drove that into the...
The defendants fled in the van, and I called it in over the radio.
Why is there
Did you issue them any orders to stop?
At that time, at that point, rather, no, they had already fled.
All right. And does that end your involvement with that, or did you continue to pursue?
I commandeered a pickup truck that was parked on the street and got to the pursuit. Thankfully, it was at the Vespucci Police Department at the time. So I transitioned out of the pickup truck and got the patrol vehicle. At which point, the suspects had driven to the front of Vespucci Police Department and bailed out of it.
And to clarify, the patrol vehicle you were driving was a clearly marked police vehicle with overhead working emergency lights and audible siren.
Yes.
And you were in full department uniform as you're wearing now?
No, I had a vest on, but I take my vest off for court to be respectful and professional.
No, we're... after they fled on foot, did you pursue?
I did. I came over the radio that they were trying to make it to the roof. So I went to the elevator and I went up there to the roof.
Which of the defendants did you take into
Double D. Yeah. J5. The one in the middle of the defendant's hand with the crew cut and the skulls on his jacket.
Yeah.
And during your attempt to take him into custody, did he resist
Objection, Your
arrest?
Honor. This ain't a skull. These
Skeleton?
are bones.
Bones?
Okay, come on now. Please continue. Objection thrown out the window. Please continue.
Oh!
Catches it, puts it back in the courtroom.
Ooh!
Eats it.
While attempting to take the defendant into custody, did he resist arrest?
When I took him into custody, he had his hands up because the fourth one had shot at police and was shot down. Although, I will state that it was said over the radio that they got out of the vehicle and fled into Vespucci Police Department.
Shot down
and
the suspect?
Double D J5 on the roof. So that would lead me to believe that he resisted arrest by not surrendering when getting out of the car and running to the roof.
All right.
Objection.
I would.
Okay, what's the objection?
Speculation. He assumed.
Okay.
That's out of you and me.
Mm-hmm. We all know.
Your Honor, I have a rebuttal for that.
Yeah, go ahead. He's an
His
expert.
assumption in this case specifically is based off of reasonable suspicion. He had a reasonable belief.
Okay. Yeah, I I will overrule the objection. I'm going to obviously weigh officer testimony and evidence that they have put into this accordingly, into the incident report accordingly. But I will overrule the objection. Continue.
All right, Sergeant Caruso, I'm going to run down these charges with you, and what I would like you to
He's
do
an expert. Like
is to explain your probable cause for each charge and how it became.
He's the fucking
for the 2 charges of false imprisonment.
Man.
Can you please explain that probable cause?
I had the gun pointed at my face and Quimbley Hayabusa's face, who was standing right next to me. I seen it. I seen it.
For the charge of kidnapping a government official, can you please explain the probable cause for that?
They took the governor in their car by force with guns.
For the count of trespassing, can you please explain the probable cause for that?
He's fucking.
When I picked Quimbley up from the hospital, she said, we got to go to Jerry's. And I was speaking to these individuals at the time, and they said, oh, all right, we got to go to Jerry's. And I left and made sure they weren't following me, and I went to Jerry's. And then they showed up in Jerry's backyard.
Were they invited to Jerry's back?
Not to my knowledge.
All right. For the count of littering, can you please explain the problem?
These men made me drive my patrol vehicle at 1 mile per hour slowly into the pool, which is on private property. And that vehicle became trash. It's inoperable.
Perfect. And for the count of resisting arrest, could you please explain the probable cause for that?
What the fuck? Maddie.
I'm going to assume that the double D J5 does not transcend the astral plane and magically can teleport from a car on a street to the roof of a Spoochie Police Department. Therefore, I have reasonable suspicion to think that he ran to the roof from the car on his feetsies.
Thank you, Sergeant. Your Honor, we have no further questions for this witness.
Oh my God!
Ah! Ah!
You see that?
I did not like that.
Where did they go? It is not Magic Day. I'm not into that. All right. Well, I guess it's over to you for Cross.
Okay. Hold on. Acuso? No, sorry, Careso. So.
Careso.
What flag is that?
That is the Italian flag.
Well,
I'm sorry I answered that.
He answered it. Do you want a motion to strike the Italian flag?
You dare.
No, Your Honor, it's fine.
Okay.
What about you, Honor?
Yeah, go ahead.
He made it part of his testimony that he's an Italian.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was. Yeah, please
And
continue.
That's the Italian flag, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Where's the American flag? Is you Italian?
Objection, Your Honor.
Relevant because he said Italian American, Your Honor.
Ooh, okay. Where's the American in the Italian flag? Is that the question?
Yeah, Your Honor. Where's the Italian American flag? Good question. I just see Italian.
You see, when you become a second generation, so my father was Italian and my mother was American, and I was raised in America, you get 2 flags. So I have the Italian flag there, and then behind me, the American flag.
Okay. Just need to clear that out for the
I
court.
appreciate that.
Yeah, you never know. Okay,
I am not Italian. I am Italian American.
So you
I'm
don't
not
resonate
false
with
flagging.
that flag? Okay. Next question then. Proper question. Okay. You said that you drove down to the VPD, yeah? Did you at any point drive into the canals with
I did.
With the stolen vehicle?
Commandeered.
From who?
Your Honor, objection, mistakes witness testimony.
Sustained. Please be careful with your phrasing.
What would that mean, Your Honor?
He stated that he commandeered the vehicle, he did not steal it. So be careful with your phrasing.
Sorry, Your Honor. Can I rephrase that question?
Absolutely.
Did you drive into the canal area with your commandeered vehicle?
Yes.
Is that on the way to the VPD from Jerry's house?
Is that on the way from Jerry's house? Yes.
Wait. Let me check my map. Ain't no way. Someone got a map around here.
That's the way I went. So it was on the way.
What way were you driving into?
You cannot tell an Italian American man which way to go.
Okay, well, guess what?
I'm gonna go my way.
I've got 15% Somalian in me blood, and I've got 8% Germanic.
Hey, one of us.
Only 15 though. I can't claim. But I appreciate. Oh, thank you. So you coming at me? Anyway, did you at any point pursue Seaside in a commandeered vehicle?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And just to clarify the clause, because like that dickhead did. Sorry, Your Honor, I didn't mean to say that.
That's okay.
Just for the court, does the commandeered vehicle have the right registrations, lights, and whatnot that might show it off as a police vehicle?
No.
Alright, sick one. No further question.
Thank you. Crisscross.
Sergeant, when you were following them in the commandeered vehicle, were you attempting to stop them or simply follow to relay to other officers?
Funnily enough, I was never in the pursuit. What happened was the pursuit had made its way to Vespucci by the time I commandeered the vehicle. So I went there. They were coming through the canals, and I was on Prosperity Street, so I stopped. And then the pursuit came past me. And I was like, I'm right here near VPD. Let me drop off the commandeered vehicle and get in the cop car. So I never pursued them directly.
No further questions, Your
Okay. Any final cross before we let this wonderful gentleman go?
Maybe on that. Okay, hold on. Real quick one.
This better not be one of them pranks.
No prank, Your Honor. Littering, Your Honor. Okay.
Hey! Wake up! Look!
I'm sorry.
Did you at any point attempt to drive the car from the pool?
Yes.
Okay. Which end of the... And it did not come out?
The engine was flooded. I couldn't turn it on.
Okay. And you consider this littering? Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Littering and...
Wait, hold on. Let me just double check.
I usually don't look at the charges until they've cooked.
Who drove it in?
I did.
But he was being held, kid. He was being... A gun was to his fucking head.
I was told at gunpoint to drive the vehicle into the pool.
When you say at gunpoint, where were the people with guns at the time?
They were parallel to my car.
Objection asked and answered.
Mm-hmm.
Yon? I don't believe that was.
Is this what? Please don't answer there, Lou. Sergeant Lou. What was your specific question? And I'll confirm where it was.
Where were the people supposedly holding these guns at when he was driving into the wall?
Oh, where were they at?
Because he said he was at gunpoint. Right? Early on in his testimony, he said he had guns to his head. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's actually... Yeah. That was not asked. What Lou dove into was, that he had during his testimony that obviously he was held hostage and instructed to put the cruiser into the pool. And during cross, obviously, sobbing about the littering thing. I too respect the lives of turtles, Lou. I get it. So I'm gonna allow this question. You are going to be overruled.
Just restate it.
Okay, where were the alleged gunmen?
I love
whilst
turtles.
You were driving your car.
I love
into the pool?
turtles.
Yeah, before I started moving the car, they were parallel with me, and one was holding it out at the back right passenger door.
I get what he's trying to say. Like,
okay.
Lou could have drove away.
No further question.
I don't know why Lou wouldn't drive away.
I'm gonna start inching my way.
Just fucking run, man. Fucking run, Lou.
I can't.
All right, you're good, Lou. Thank you.
Yes.
You can step down.
Nice.
Any further witnesses from the state?
No further witnesses, Your Honor. We motion to move to narrative.
Okay.
Your Honor, we'd like to direct the court's attention to the charge of littering, which states no person shall litter or cause to be littered upon public or private property any trash or refuse. Additionally, we'll direct the court's attention to the report, which shows a clear image of an inoperable cruiser in the pool. The report also shows the suspects having the weapons that have been shown and used against officers or claimed to be used against officers, as well as the van bearing the plate that was previously stated.
My question is, the vehicle out of commission forever?
Guarded right in front of the police department. Additionally, you've heard officer testimony confirming all of this, and we will also direct the court's attention to all of the reports that substantiate all of the charges against the defendant.
Yeah.
With that
I'm
state will
with.
rest their case, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Defense. The ball is now in your court. Do you wish to waive your rights and get up here and testify?
I do, Your Honor. I
Hell
understand
yeah.
that if I do the fifth and all that, it gets it all.
Uh-huh.
I understood all that.
You understand all that. That's good. You know what, books?
He knows his Fifth Amendment right.
You love to see that these days.
Well-educated man.
A well-educated man.
I will show that law and order when I get high, you know.
Hey, Mueller, can you do it? Can you swear him in?
Yeah, sure. What's your name again, sir?
Neo.
Sorry?
Neo.
Yeah, like the
Neo, all right.
one.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Matrix.
Do you swear to tell the truth? Neo, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, P. Dandy?
No, I'd lie if it was P. Dandy.
Okay, let me figure. Hold on. What?
Constitution of the United States as a patriot.
Okay, he's a
Okay,
patriot.
that works. Neo, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, the United States Constitution, and your privileges as a patriot for this country?
Yeah.
All right. The witness is sworn in.
Thank you.
God bless America, I guess.
God bless America. He's all yours.
Okay. Can I give narrative testimony?
Yes, you may.
Okay. So, there we were at the hospital, okay? She started rolling around, just chilling out, being cool. And then we heard that apparently, that Carasso, he said oh, we're going to head down to Jelly's. That's what Jelly wants us at the house. And we were like, wait, is he talking to us? Oh, shit. Is he from one of those parties? Because he's had parties there, right? So we're like, oh,
Hi,
shit.
Winters.
We look around. He's already gone. We go and ask at the cabaret. I asked someone there working there, hey, where does Jerry Callow live? And they said, oh, across from the golf course. So we head down there. We drive down there. And on the way, Stanley, who is the one who is not present with us today, because unfortunately he is filled with bullets. Unfortunately for him, that is. Was like, well, we should do something. And I was like, what do you mean? Do what? He's like, no, we should do something. So anyway,
hi.
We get there. We go inside. we go through the back because
Neo.
It's only polite. We didn't want to block up the road. And we go in, some people partying over in the grotto, dancing around. Not sure why they call it a grotto. It looks nothing like Santa's place.
Blue.
And then we go around to the front and we walk over towards the tent with like Jerry and there's Lou, Carasso, and there's also the other one, the lady, the doctor.
God, Joe and I have the same brain sometimes.
And so we're like, hey, what's going on? And Jerry's like, it's you guys. What is you doing here? And we're like, oh, we came for a party. What's going on? Why is you in a wheelchair? I had this little talk with him, right? And then Stanley says,
I love that he keeps rolling with Lou Caressa.
Me out, because it's scary. Stanley says to us, draw your guns. And the thing is, we do what Stanley says. So we draw our guns. We're like, why? He's like, we're taking them hostage. And we're like, it's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. So we hold up the guns, and Stanley's giving like all the orders, and he's saying like, okay, Jerry, put Jerry in your car. I'm like, okay, I'll do that, right? Stanley's a psycho. So we go down to the back of the place. I put Jerry in the car. I'm like, hey, do you need help getting down the stairs? I'm helping him get into the van. I get him into the van. I call the phone. I'm like, okay, what's going on? They're like, get into the van, everyone. So I go back there, and then we get into the car.
Try to throw it on Stanley.
Right? And we're like, Lou, drive off, okay? And there's guns everywhere, true. But Stanley is directing this whole thing. He's like forcing us to do this, right? And so, anyway, Lou starts driving, and I'm like, no, he does not want to come with us. So I say, go the other way, Lou, towards the pool. And he's like, well, you want me to drive to the pool? I was like, no. So he starts going that way towards the pool. Like 1 mile an hour, he's just shouting, he's laughing as well. I'm pretty sure I was laughing. So we get in this van, and we're in the van, and we're driving away. We're already in the van, sorry. We're driving away, and Stanley's like, you better keep fucking driving, okay? You better keep driving. And we're like, okay, what are we asking for? We're driving away, loads of cars are coming, so we're trying to go slow, and we're like, okay, let's just get some voice lines off him, okay? That's fine, right? All right, Stanley? And he's like, no, we need more.
For the
like,
rap
what
track.
kind of demands? The cops start chasing us, right? And he's like, drive. And he's got this gun on us, and we're like, okay, shit.
Okay, so Neil...
Anyway, so we start driving away, and we're getting chased by the
Rap
cops.
track.
We go down towards the canals, because that is where we live. And he's like, all right, we need demands. I saw in the NDW there, it mentioned like negotiations were not had. It's because we didn't have a chance to. We made demand. They were like, okay, what do we want as demands? And I said, okay, how about we do like, I don't know, one's allowed to wear red, in the city. That'd be ridiculous. But he's like, no, we have to take their life. And I'm like, no, why? What? This is crazy, Stanley. We're just gonna get shot over this, right? So anyway, Jerry goes flying at the back because man's here, clever me. Places the button to open up the trunk. He flies at the back. He's okay though. I'm happy to hear that. We drive straight towards the VPD, right? Because I'm like, okay, we'll go there. And he's like, climb to the top. So we jump over and we land onto the ledge. We start climbing up to the top. Stanley's kind of directing us, and he stands
That's
up.
like
and
my
he's
American flag.
I think I should shoot them. I'm like, no.
My American flag art.
He fucking unloads, right? He starts shooting, so I run into the side room.
Look at that little thing.
And I'm shitting myself, okay? And I hear the shots outside, and I'm crapping myself, okay? That's why he's the only one who shot, because he was trying to direct everything. Everyone else put their guns away. So then I start jogging outside, because cops are coming in. I'm thinking I'm going to get shot. Because they just gunned down Stanley. I'm probably going to get shot by association. So I climb down, I get away from the VPD. I start running. And then Officer Mahmoud, she's like, I'm going to hit you with the baton if you don't stop. And I was like, what? What you mean you're going to hit me with a baton? Is you trying to kill me? Whack! Right around my head. And it's me again in the head. I'm going to die. Accidentally hits one of her friends with the baton. I'm thinking, this lady's crazy. She's going to kill me.
I don't believe anything he's saying.
Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. And then I hop down I was so desperate, I dropped down 1 story onto the ground. And then she comes, and I fall down to the ground. Concussion. Fracture of my left arm, okay? So I was knocked out and then taken to the hospital and then processed. Yeah. Long, but true.
Damn. That's very different than everything else we've heard. Any questions from your fellow Seasiders?
Does you want to ask questions? Use the lawyer now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's your turn to shine there,
Poor guy.
Pal guy.
The H is silent, Your Honor.
I'm not saying the H. Go ahead.
So just to clarify, only Stanley fired his weapon.
I know, based on the obviously I was hiding away in the side room, right, with my hands up. But yes, as far as I'm aware, yes.
Yeah.
Your
I
Honor,
got
I
another
would
question.
object to the substance based off of lax personal knowledge. He said he's not totally.
Say that again. I couldn't hear the tail end of that.
Yeah, I'm objecting. I'm objecting to lax personal knowledge, as he said he wasn't fully aware.
Okay.
I mean, in my defense, he answered and he was given his own personal opinion on that, saying, I don't know. So that is an answer. So L.
Yeah, we can always strike that. Unfortunately, that's how court works. Yeah, we're gonna strike it.
All right.
Don't say mean things like that.
I got another question.
Go ahead.
Who all was in the car?
At which point?
When during your narrative of when you were talking about how we were all in the car leaving the house.
Yeah,
Your Honor,
his
just
narrative.
counsel to clarify as to which vehicle they're referring to.
The van, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The only vehicle we've been talking about, the van.
I believe it's the red van in evidence.
Little bitch, yeah. It was myself driving with the gun to me, Stanley to behind me. I believe one of you two. I think it was. But I won't say I think because I do know. I looked to my right and I saw Pooh, and then next to Stanley in the back was you, Double D, and then in the trunk was the governor in quotation.
And so the only people that would know about what went on in the car and who said what were the people in the car?
Yeah, I mean, we got our windows rolled up and everything, right? So the people in the car is the only ones who would have heard anything in there. Yeah.
Damn, that is true. Were you afraid for your life?
From Stanley? Of course. Man's a fucking psycho. I met him for the first time today after he came out of prison, and Mans was crazy with his gun. He wanted to shoot everyone. We had to try and calm him down all day.
Hey, did Stanley assault and aggravate people earlier in the day?
This is not going to work.
It did, yeah.
Your Honor, no foundation and outside of this.
Yeah, I will have to sustain that. I wish that, may he rest in power, but he's not here to defend himself either. He's not a part of this.
Well, it's just what happened, Your Honor.
Okay. I will weigh that. Obviously, we have the narrative here by Mr. Neo. I will weigh that accordingly, and with the evidence, all the narrative testimony provided by the officers. Sounds like this Stanley guy really. You should not hang out with people like that. You guys seem like lovely people. All three of you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one last question, dog.
Yeah.
In your own personal opinion, does Lou Caruso hate the environment?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Answer it before we could do the objection.
Yeah, I gotta strike that. He cried on stand. He cried up here.
You're on a rebuttal, though.
Go ahead.
He drives a diesel. That thing is pumping out fumes that are damaging the environment all the time. He should be a cyclist cop if he cares
Okay,
about the
overturned.
environment.
Overturned.
There you go.
Lou, you gotta clean that shit up.
State has 2 motions, Your Honor, prior to continue.
I thought you rested.
Go on, love emotions.
Well, I mean, we get to
No.
cross-examine.
No, not anymore. Just kidding. Go ahead.
All right, first motion would be to acknowledge group testimony. The person on the stand as well as counsel have referred to them as we multiple times. So I would like to acknowledge that testimony to apply to all defendants here.
All right.
And the second motion would be for a directed verdict based off of the testimony heard as well as everything, and in the interest of time, since this has been going on for quite some time.
Objection. No.
Yeah, it'll be quick, but no. I like to I want to really review one specific charge and chat with that with Justice Schwinghammer down here and one of the other magistrates. I think there's only one of them here. So let me chat about that, but otherwise I think we're good, right?
I just have a couple questions for this witness real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And, it'll be 15 seconds. What is your name for the court?
His wife is used to that. Was Neo Williams.
Your Honor, I'd like to have that be struck in.
Hell no.
Hell no.
That's on the record.
We'll keep that one on. What was your name?
Neo Williams.
Do you have a weapons license?
I had one, yeah.
You had one at the time of the charges today?
Fucking Joe, man.
I don't know. It might be gone now, though.
Did you possess a handgun?
What, do I look like a demon? What do you mean?
I'm asking you, just to answer the question. During these charges, did you possess a handgun?
Thank you, Honor.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. Actually answer him, bud. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
It was a pretty good one.
I did. It was handed to me by Stanley.
Okay. And even if under duress, did you at any point brandish your firearm?
How did no one else get that?
Okay. Did you imprison 2 police officers or hold a gun at 2 police officers?
Did I imprison them? No.
Did you hold a gun? Did you hold a gun and restrict their freedom of movement and tell them they could not?
He's asking 2 questions. Compound.
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered. Man's already said he's under duress, man.
Okay.
He's being forced.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the objections.
that
Any other
compound.
objection? Yeah, you got, what was that?
Compound.
Okay, yeah.
Compound.
Yeah, you want to
Withdraw
rephrase?
and no further questions.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Compounded.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, anything further from the defense side of things, the Seaside
Now we're
crew?
sleepy.
Okay, let's get you down from there,
rest.
okay? Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Dio.
Let me ask if they want to go up. Does either of you want to go up there? Your Honor, could it be put on the record that they would have given the same narrative if they saying they would?
Say that one more time.
They to save time on the courtroom, they would have given the same narrative they said. Can that be put on the record? Or
And Your Honor, just to clarify, that was state's initial motion to motion that single narrative was for all of them as it was group testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can confirm to you on the oath that there's saying everything I said is true.
If everything they were asked was true.
No. So as in like my narrative goes for them too as well?
Yes, understood. Is that your intention? Is that was my thought, is this is blanket, yeah. You guys are in this together.
Then
thanks, Yana.
Stay as no actually. I got one. Stay goes Arnold Schwarzenegger to the stand.
Your defense.
Oh, yeah.
Try again.
The defense goes Arnold Schwarzenegger to the stand. If he's not available, Sylvester Stallone.
They ran out of the room. Is he coming? Is that...
Hopefully. I just really wanted to meet them, Your Honor. They have no...
no, okay. We're moving towards closings now. I thought you actually had him. I got excited too.
I got excited, Your Honor. I thought you have to blame
I
me.
like the one movie where they're hunting the aliens and they're all lubed up.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Go over to you, State. Close this, State.
Yes, Your Honor. We are prepared to close.
Prove
So,
it.
Today we heard the testimony from officers. We heard the testimony from the defendants themselves as they chose to waive their Fifth Amendment rights to take this. Throughout this case, we have seen photographic evidence, physical evidence, officer testimony, and officer written report that shows beyond a reasonable doubt the defendants have committed the crimes they are being accused of. On the 2 counts of false imprisonment, it was proven through officer testimony as well as physical and photographic evidence that they held 2 officers against their will. On the count of kidnapping a government employee, it was shown through physical evidence, photographic evidence, as well as officer testimony and written testimony here today that the governor was held against his will and his freedom of movement was restricted under full. On the count of trespassing, it was shown through testimony from the governor as well as officer testimony, physical evidence, and photographic evidence that the governor did not want them on their property, yet they continued to be there. On the count of littering, it is shown that a vehicle was driven into a pool by force and there became refuse because it was unmovable, and the only way it would be to be removed is by the means of a tow truck. And on the count of resisting arrest, again, it was shown through officer testimony, written testimony, physical evidence, photographic evidence that they fled the scene, incited a pursuit, and then fled on foot from that vehicle and refused to become in custody until officers had to use force against them to do so. With that, Your Honor, the state believes that we have proven not just beyond a reasonable
They
doubt,
really
but beyond
have.
a shadow of a doubt that the defendants here today
But not
have been proven
littering.
guilty of all of their charges, and with this, the state will wrap.
Thank you, State. Oop. Uh-oh. Thank you, State. Sorry, I thought I did something very bad. Go ahead there.
Thank you, Your Honor. Prosecution brought up beyond a reasonable doubt. I doubt it. Okay? Because if we go through each of the charges, there is one person who is not here to defend himself today, but also not here to take any of the blame. It is the one person who shot 4 people. Of the 3 people still alive here, each one was GSR tested, negative, was not violent, did not do anything violent during it. The only person to shoot is the man who is dead for shooting. The man who took 4 people into his kidnapping station and then proceeded to use those people as a proxy to kidnap more people.
Who else was GSR? Was anyone else GSR positive?
Stanley
Yeah, only
was the
Stanley.
person behind this, the mastermind. He was the person with the gun.
They can get
He was
accomplice,
the person
too.
who shot. False imprisonment, Stanley did it. These
Yeah,
men
none
did
of
not.
them pointed a
We were
finger at
victims.
him.
Trespassing.
They said the
crazy.
guys.
At
They're
no
trying to
point
lump
did
them
the
as a
state
group.
ever prove that Jerry Callow's place is a place that is off limits to the public, especially if the back does not have a no trespassing sign. Jerry could have easily said to the people coming to his premises, which he did not state in any testimony that he did, leave. He did not. He asked, why are they there? Is it not beyond reasonable doubt to believe that if someone is in your property and you do not want them to be there, you would tell them to leave ASAP? No. It was made clear in Jerry Callow's testament as well that, in fact, not everyone would know that that is his mansion, right? And that it is off limits. So, trespassing.
They
unfair,
testified
no
to
one was asked
knowing
to
it
leave.
was. They testified to knowing it
Kidnapping,
was his.
done by Stanley. False imprisonment by Stanley. In fact,
Found
in my
out that it
testimony, I also
was
said I saved the governor. That's how I got out of the back. It was locked.
Jerry's house and
Resisting.
went there.
Everyone in this room here surrendered with no gunshots, no fight backs. And at the end of the day, isn't that all that matters there? And littering is crazy. Here's why. That means
That's
you
the
break
one.
down on the
I'm
road
not okay with
at any
littering.
point in the city, be it public or private, you was littering your car. Because you was basically saying if your car needs to be towed, then it's suddenly litter.
It's
that
trash.
means at any point, if you leave your car somewhere, it is littering. I believe, and so does this defense, that is not littering.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
he still remained in the vehicle, and he still stuck with it. Right? If you put a packet of crisps on the ground next to you, but you was planning to throw it away, So you call the bin man to come over, and then you pass him the packet of crisps to put into the bin. You was not littering. You was holding onto your trash.
Is it?
The cop held onto his trash in the water. If we allow this trespassing to go through, every single person that breaks down, not trespassing, littering, to go through, every person that breaks down is littering in the city. And all the other shit, Stanley did it. Seaside. And now he's dead.
Seaside.
All right. Thank you so much. While I'm back there, there's so many cops here. I trust that you'll keep an eye on these guys.
Nope.
So, thank you for doing that, Mahmood. Bang, bang, we're in recess. Just keep an eye on people, make sure they don't act up.
Define act up.
It's in... Oh yeah, you don't
Acting up.
now I don't think now's the time to cast doubts upon your expertise there, Sarge.
What?
What does that even mean, Kitt?
I don't even know what that means. You fucking know what that means. He said define act up. He knows how to be a policeman.
Yeah, Caruso, you know what that means.
He got my ass, Tiberius. Damn.
Yeah, he got you.
You know what being a policeman is. God damn it.
Okay, Kitt, now it's when you walk out of the courtroom with authority.
I don't need to do that.
He's cooking me. He cooked me.
Yeah,
okay.
You're toast.
Hey, yeah, come back, yeah. I'm not trying to cook anybody. God damn it, I'm not cooking anyone. I just asked them to be a cop.
Okay.
Anyways, how you doing? It's been a while.
I know, I missed you.
They're gonna make me pop my asshole again.
I didn't make you pop your asshole.
No, they are. They're gonna do it. They're gonna make me pop my asshole.
Well, as long as... Well, Well, as long as they don't, like, push you over.
All right,
I mean,
let's...
Was it wise for you to wear white pants?
I thought that exact same thing as I left the hospital.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Anyways, okay. The one thing I want to talk to you about is the charge of littering. Yeah. If, to me, the concept of refuse is waste, something that will never be used again. And to apply that to a vehicle is something that's beyond repair, and that car is never going to be, like, totaled. That vehicle never going to be driven again. We don't know. Like, I don't know. They didn't say anything.
Yeah, and they didn't prove one way or another.
Correct.
And
so,
they didn't show the intent to leave the car there forever.
No, and I think it got towed.
Yeah.
It was stated that it was removed from the pool. Hold on. I'll just double check that. That's really the only thing I have.
Yeah.
Tow. Pool. Yeah. With regards to everything else, the way we work in this city, like let's break it down by one. Trespassing. Neo stated on the stand that they found out where Jerry lived. I believe it was Stanley or someone told them where Jerry lived. They went back and forth. I'm taking his testimony with a grain of salt, but they went back and forth on that matter. The fact that he said we found out where he lived, and so we went there, alone shows intent to go onto that property. That is owned by, they knew it was owned by Jerry. So we know where Jerry lives. We are going to go there without an invite. So that's, they trespassed.
And they don't need a trespass notice.
Correct.
On it, and because they were trying to argue that there was no actual trespass.
Yeah, no
signs,
indication.
But that's not.
Yeah, because a lot of this came up from from all those tow incidents that occurred, there was actual case law around this. Second. Documents. I always forget if case laws is in legislation or DOJ, and it's in legislation.
Legislation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's State v. Steel, a duly recognized business granted as state. Specifically, yeah, so that's with regards to businesses. Basic laws. Holy hell, it's a new map.
There's a whole section for trespass.
In what area?
Legislation under case laws.
Okay.
State versus Lawson and State versus Nova.
Thank you. And there's littering too. State versus Reed. Dumping, crashing, or otherwise abandoning a motor vehicle in the ocean, whether deliberate or accidental, constitutes littering under the law.
Okay. So that kind of changes it. Because it was
State
unintentional.
versus Bones. Held. Dumping, crashing, or otherwise abandoning a motor vehicle or objects in a man-made body of water constitutes littering under San Andreas.
Did they abandon it though, just because it crashed in
They
there?
They crashed it.
Sorry? They crashed it,
Yeah, they
right?
crashed it.
But does that with tow coming to retrieve it?
Yeah, it's dumping, crashing, or otherwise abandoning. I think the concept of crashing, it checks that box. They're gonna get littering. And I'm gonna do it through State v. Bones. Let me mark that. Okay, on trespassing, I think that brings us right to trespassing then.
Yeah.
Seeking emergency assistance in a life-threatening situation. Okay. In inmate possession. Okay, these are all inmate stuff.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It'd be nice to see.
I think
Private. Yeah.
Trespassing based on the law.
Yeah, just the law. My only thing was if there's anything around the way private property is written up.
Do we have a section for private property yet?
It's only the tow, the business tow.
Right.
So, trespassing, no person. Yeah. Yeah, I think I would say just because, I would just add the caveat that just because they don't know, a formal trespass notice, is not required.
Right.
Just because they don't know is not an excuse.
No, that's ignorance of the law, which is not an excuse. Or ignorance of knowing, that's not an excuse.
Yeah, just because you don't know doesn't matter, and in this case you did know.
Yeah.
Because you said you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's trespassing. Criminal possession of a handgun that Neo had, and I think that's just because Neo doesn't have a license. Look that up.
What's his last name again?
He also has 3 overdue fines. Neo has 3 overdue fines. Neo Williams, yes. Weapons license was suspended 23 days ago. So yeah, that's why he got caught with that. So yes, automatic guilty. Let's check if each of these guys have fines overdue. Neo's got Paul's fine. because that impacts their ability to get reductions. So just Neo. That sucks for him. Okay, so Neo's got fines.
I'll look at Paul.
Yeah, so Paul's good. The other two are fine. And then, so kidnapping government employee, yeah, they did that. In terms of their, like, back and forth, if they want to argue whether or not he was an elected employee, they can go into that themselves, yeah. The littering, yes, we'll uphold it by state law. And then resisting arrest, that was Paul guy. They only said, yeah, so it was Maya Mahmood. She understood and transferred to PD. Yeah, Paul guy fled. That was with, he fled from Maya, and she attested to that. Which I believe, and we got word from as well from Sergeant Lou, and there was no direct testimony from Paul guy saying otherwise. So we'll go ahead and book him on that. Evading is obviously the chase. I'm glad that wasn't reckless. You'll love to see that. Okay. Yeah, and the false imprisonment also checks out. That they were there with a gun pointed at the two. They admitted it on stand, even if it was at the will of this dead man. They still did it. They're part of the same gang. They all did it. Justice Schwinghammer, the main reason I want to come back is to dig into the case laws around littering, which directly address dumping vehicles into man-made bodies of water. So I just wanted to make sure I got that buttoned up.
Oh, yeah, didn't Rex have a case about that even last night, I think, even?
Yeah. So this is, it was case law. Hold on.
It was... Oh gosh, I just had it.
Yeah, case law State v. Bones 11331, and it's just dumping, crashing, and or otherwise, it says or, otherwise abandoning a motor vehicle or objects in man-made body of water, which contains an ecosystem. So that's different. Yeah, it contains an ecosystem. Okay.
There's no,
so no
ecosystem in the pool.
Yeah. So where was it? Where was it dumped?
In a swimming
pool. It was in a pool in a backyard.
Yeah, that's not a.
So
that's not an ecosystem. No. So it's not. So
like, I mean, yeah, if you don't put your chemical in your pool, it'll grow.
It will definitely get an ecosystem.
Shit, but like, that's not an ecosystem.
Yeah, people are parting. Yeah. So then, then my argument is no, because the intent there was to pull it out of the vehicle, or like they're going to pull the vehicle out. You're telling me that the state or the PD, who constantly is complaining about their budget, is going to decommission a vehicle that could get, swap an engine that's been flooded and put it back out there after it dries out. It's gonna smell a little funky, but that's Jerry's pool for you.
It'll probably smell cleaner than it was.
Yeah,
all
probably. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna find the whole. It's weird. It's like aggravated. If it were anything, it'd be aggravated littering.
Aggravated littering. Okay.
That's right. But it's not. And it's nothing. Everything else is going to be guilty. And then Neo Williams has 3 outstanding fines. I don't know if we want to call anyone down for that.
I mean, that's up to you.
Do you normally do that?
Okay, so I mean, for that situation, to tell you the honest truth, I would probably not. I'm kind of that person who, like, I don't like people being up for warrants in my courtroom. I probably would extend that to overdue fines. Probably, I guess I never had it, but I guess that's probably how I would feel.
Okay.
But
I'll just
more
note that they
importantly,
have overdue fines
there was
up there.
that lawyer with the blonde hair, and,
Yeah.
like, the mohawky thing. Like, he thought I should get contempt.
Yep.
So I think he should get contempt.
Yeah.
Um,
I did not like
the
that.
actual lawyer, yeah. What's his
Yeah,
name?
I didn't like that.
Sorry about that, guys.
Wait, that's all it took to convince you of that?
Yes.
You didn't. You don't
okay,
like
I was
Cole.
kind of bullshitting a little bit, but
I'll
if
give
you
him
actually
contempt.
want to, I'm not going to stop you. But I was kind of bullshitting to see how quickly I
Yeah.
could push you into it, and I didn't think you would say yes right away.
Hey man,
you don't
I'm
like
fresh out the hospital. I'm pretty lenient right
Wait.
now.
He's a lawyer and he represents the state. He should know a bit better than just siding with, like, it's improper
It's Jerry
decorum.
fucking Callow. People talk to him a bit differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold
Well,
on. Hold on. Wait,
What,
wait.
Mueller?
I don't know. Anyway,
I have to
I'm
interrupt
not going to
that.
actually say you should
Are we
because
not
I was
liking
mostly
Cole?
kind of kidding, but I mean, you do what you need.
I'm not kidding. Thanks, Sophia.
Are we not liking Cole? I
That's
just need
not
to get
the
it.
problem.
It has nothing to do
That's
with
not the
liking or
problem.
not liking. He ran his
Okay.
mouth and he fucked around, so he's going to find out with a
find out.
$50 fine.
Wait, what did he run his mouth about? Oh, was it the whole election
He
thing?
wanted me to get contempt.
Yeah, he wanted
Oh,
Swinger
that.
to get
Oh, that
You don't.
one.
I was,
You don't
I
suggest
was doing a little
contempt.
shenanigans, but he wanted me to get contempt. Me of all
You don't
people,
contempt
Mueller.
Swinghammer.
No.
I mean, he was smiling during the whole thing, so I think maybe he was.
I
Also
don't think
playing
he was
around, I'm gonna be
smiling.
honest.
There was
Cole
no
was not
smile.
smiling about
There
that.
was no smile. I felt
No.
anger coming out, seeping out of his face.
Poor guy, he's just a paralegal. already
Well,
with
he's
the
gonna
contempt.
learn.
Yeah, but we'll fuck around and find out.
It took me to DDA to get a contempt, and this guy's already doing it right off the bat. I like
The-
that.
It's not. They're called BBLs, not DDA.
BBLs. Okay.
He won't even talk to me, Lou.
I'll always talk to you, Q.
You know, Kit, I was gonna say, I think we're gonna rename our new room in the hospital to the Kit O'Leary Piss Boy room, if you would
Oh.
like that.
I would love that.
I knew you would.
What?
He's not here, by the way, for that.
I
thing that
know.
you wanna do.
I
So,
know.
Maybe might want to mail him in the, mail him the thing, you know.
I'll mail him the whole thing. Oh, look who shows up. Is the state guy here with the blonde hair? Uh-uh.
No, Your Honor, he said he's going to bed because he's bored.
He said that. He actually said that. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Kit.
All right.
Not in public. Not in public.
Okay. Not in public, I'm told. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. We're back in session. The good news is I have a verdict. The bad news is I have to give a bad boy charge to one of the bad boys of the state, and he's not here to get it.
What did he do?
Bad boy things. He's getting contempt. Now, extra contempt for leaving.
That's a dub.
He had a
Mhm.
Your Honor,
valid reason
Your
to
Honor,
leave.
he
had a
did
valid
say
reason
that
to
he
leave.
did have to go to
I did not
a different matter.
I did not hear any of that. Who'd he
He
tell that?
alerted
Who'd he
me.
say that to other than Seaside?
Myself.
And me as well.
And you as well, but you didn't want to tell me that.
I thought you would ask.
Oh, I would just ask.
It's fine. You can
Everyone gets contempt. No.
Wow, okay.
Q, not you, not Q.
Not Q.
Not
Q,
Q.
you're safe. I like that noise though. No, Karma. Whatever. We'll talk after this. All right. We'll. It's not heavy. He is going to get a contempt
Sir,
for.
that's not karma. That's Katie.
No, that I
Katie,
said,
take care.
Katie.
Yeah.
And we'll talk after this. Okay. Okay. Let's move into the. The best part, which is when you guys are guilty. I didn't want to spoil it, but I just did. Okay.
Nice.
Way to spoil it, Kit.
You're doing great.
Okay, so thank you all for your participation in today's bench trial. Let's try to figure out the best way. I'll go one by one here. On the group charge of littering, this is an interesting one. There are two case laws regarding littering. I think the most relevant one was State v. Bones, which was talking about dumping, crashing, or otherwise abandoning motor vehicles or objects in man-made bodies of water. But here's the catch: that contain an ecosystem. That did not happen. Furthermore, I believe that this vehicle is not refuse, that unless you are decommissioning it, which is not stated here, vehicles that are wrecked in the city get repaired and then put back into use by our fantastic government. So I'm going to find these individuals not guilty of littering. And that's across the board for littering. Now, let's do... They were all charged with false imprisonment ×2. We had multiple testimony, both from the state and the defense, outlining the false imprisonment that did occur. That's the self-incrimination by the attorney for the state, as well as when he went up on the stand. I know it was at the discretion, as they say, from their fallen leader, Stanley, but they did it anyways. So each member is going to be found guilty of false imprisonment ×2. With regards to trespassing, it was stated on the stand by Neo that they had found out where Jerry lived. Not that they followed Lou. I think Lou had the instinct that maybe they followed him to the mansion, but it was more so that they found out where Jerry lived and chose to go pay him a visit. They were not invited to Jerry's house. That is private property. They don't need to be told that it's private property or be served a notice of trespassing. They were not wanted there, and clearly everything trickled down after they trespassed on that land. They will be found guilty of trespassing ×1. With regards to kidnapping a government employee, much like false imprisonment, same circumstance happened. Both, thank you, from the testimony of the officers involved, as well as the testimony of Neo, and the attorneys questioning him. They're not attorneys, the defendants. It was very clear what occurred at the mansion. Governor Calla was put into the vehicle at gunpoint, not at his own volition, and none of this was done in a manner that was an agreeable way. So yeah, he was kidnapped. You kidnapped him. If you want to argue whether or not he's an elected official, that's up to you in a court of appeals. You guys are all guilty of kidnapping the government employee. So that's all of the, I think, group charges. Then we go to you, Mr. Neo Williams. Oh wait, resisting arrest. Yeah, we got resisting arrest on you guys for this. Breaks down to just trying to run away or push off of any officer or trying to place cuffs on you. Don't do that. Just let them arrest you. You get caught, just let them arrest you. Okay? We're all old. We don't like to run. Just give up. Try again later. And then when it comes to the evading, so who got the evade? Is that gone now? Do I not see evading anymore? Where's the evading?
I don't think we ever. Do we ever have?
I thought I saw evading. Okay.
Okay, well.
It was definitely there. I thought I saw it.
Let me check.
I don't see it now.
Move on.
We're gonna move on from evading. So,
yeah, it was there at one point.
Yeah, it was there.
2 hours ago, but I think Quentin took it off before we started.
I got it. All right, so my stuff just refreshed. And then last is just Neo, criminal possession of a handgun. Because your handgun was taken, your license was taken away from you several weeks ago. You're not allowed to have it. That's why you're found guilty of that. So again, to recap, everyone's found guilty of everything that they've been charged with, except littering. That is not guilty across the board. The one catch here is Mr. Neo. You have 3 overdue fines. So, what I will say to the arresting officers is feel free to given the length of the bench trial, time and fine is obviously up to you at this point in time, but please take a look at Mr. Neo's fines, handle that and escalate that accordingly on your end.
We don't do that, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah,
I so new on it.
I think it's on you guys, actually.
It's on me.
I don't know for sure, but I think like sometimes the judges have like tried to push the like I don't know.
I've in the past had every time I've done it, there's been someone bringing every time I've done it, there's been like a bondsman involved.
Is there a bondsman in the?
No, it's okay. Let me. I don't want to involve them. Mr.
I'll see if there's anybody on the app.
Yeah. Do you want to get the other two? Lou, you want to get the other two booked, and then we can work with Neo here.
Didn't you say you can't afford it anyway?
I can check. I can check if that's true.
Neo, are you lying?
No, you can check if it's true. Look at my bank.
Because you know what happens if you lie? You go to jail until you pay it.
Wait, I go to jail and do what?
Yeah, you got it. You get really fucked.
Oh no.
It's a travesty. Hey, they didn't litter though. Hey, Fos, they did not litter.
Can't afford it, Your Honor.
You cannot? Okay.
I'll tell you what though.
You want to do community service?
Fuck no.
God damn it.
Because I'll rob a house or something, Your Honor. I get the money back in no time.
Oh my
Don't
God.
say that here. You can't say that here.
Your Honor. It's for a new song. You can't charge us for songs lyrics.
I won't rob a house, Your Honor, but I might steal something. You never know. It's not illegal to steal.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But how can you steal if things are not
I
owned
have
by
no
people,
idea. To
but
tell you the
owned by
truth,
the
I
state?
just.
Think about it.
You better stop that. You better stop doing that.
I've not stolen anything in my life, Your Honor. Only this court's time.
Hey, I liked it. Sure beats bleeding out of your butthole for 3 days in the hospital.
Yes, Your Honor, but can we motion to strike that from the record?
No. We're not on the record right now.
Okay, motion to put it back on the record.
Okay.
Your Honor,
I'll put an addendum on the record for that.
Your Honor, does the Uno reverse card work in court?
It depends on the circumstance, yeah.
Alright, they all have DNA, right? They all have DNA, they all have weapons license.
What,
Is
yeah.
it illegal for them to clone me if they have my DNA?
Is it illegal for them to clone you? I can't speak to what the FIB's SOPs are.
At the moment, there's no legislation that stops somebody from cloning people.
That's correct.
Okay,
If they have your DNA, be cautious.
If I put diseases in their drinks, there's no legislation against that, right?
If you want.
As of now, no. As of now, there is no legislation up against putting diseases in drinks. Hi, Riley Reeves.
Assault, actually.
Hey, the DA asked me to come inside. I don't see the DA, so I'm actually a little confused.
Probably upstairs, maybe.
Ooh, maybe. He's on his way? Okay.
It's one or the other. He's either upstairs or he's on his way. But he is contacting me.
All right.
Here since this morning.
Nia Williams, view profile.
Yeah, it is a fine.
What do you mean it depends who you are?
25, 180, 100. That's not a lot.
Is this court adjourned or?
Yeah, we're adjourned. Bang,
Okay,
bang.
cool.
I was trying to wait to
What was
see.
the verdict?
Guilty on everything except littering.
I can't hear you, Kitt.
Guilty on everything but littering.
Okay,
didn't get
so
that
riddle me
video
this. Riddle me this.
Kit.
So, the reasoning for the no littering
Yeah.
is because the car can be like retrieved and repaired and put back into service.
Yeah, it's not like the concept of littering is like throwing refuse or
concept, right? I don't
garbage
care about taking out to jail.
onto like
Time
like
served.
public property, public or private property.
Yeah, I guess where I my discount and listen, I don't give a fuck. This was supposed to be only
I'm
for
alright.
littering.
If you could do that, you could do that.
But we had the Uno reverse at the last minute.
Mm.
Where I kind of hung up on it is in regards to an ecosystem, when it's in an ecosystem, I understand
Like chlorine,
it's
stabilized chlorine.
No.
Okay.
No, let me get where I'm going. I guess I see where you're going because even if we retrieve the vehicle from like a pond, it's still disturbing the ecosystem. I guess where I'm hung up on it is putting something where it's not easily like removed or like disregard is kind of where I'm hung up on it.
I
answered my own question.
I would be up.
I kind of get where you're going is even if we remove it from a pond, there's a law for that. We're still going to likely use that vehicle again. So why not apply that logic here,
but it still damages the ecosystem. So,
but I think it's in the
It's about the like actual environment, I would think, because a pool can be cleaned more easily than a stream or.
I think it's the intent of that law specifically is very. The intent is more, like guided
I feel
towards
like
the environment.
I could have went to vandalism, but I didn't really want to go that hard.
Yeah,
so I was like, let me just hit him with the littering.
I think that
lesser of a charge.
that is a more unique lens to approach it from. I
thought the angle of them forcing me to like, in my mind, right, litter the car. I thought it was more appropriate than just being like, you vandalized my cop car. Here's the 1+1 charge. You know.
I told Sophia I wish we had an aggravated littering charge.
Aggravated littering. Yeah. So I guess say like I take this bed and I drop it in Jerry's pool. Would that be littering? Okay. All right.
Well, I said I don't like it. It's throwing. Yeah, I think if you were dumping what could be deemed
dumping
waste
at that point. Yeah, it's like dumping at that point. Okay.
Yeah.
Trespassing for sure, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like you guys nailed it with the charges.
The people are shitting in the pool. That's littering.
Well, that's just
what can I say? When
Luke that'd be
comes
dumping.
to court, that come correct, Your Honor.
Well, I mean,
Golfing shits in Jerry's pool. Is that considered?
Well,
littering?
does he ask for it?
I think you can make an argument for a biological
reasonable.
attack.
Actually, you know what? It may or may not be more reasonable that Jerry's asking somebody to shit in this pool.
Yeah, he might be asking
in the
for that.
fountain. It's in the fountain.
Oh, they're shitting everywhere. You say? Yeah. Is that? Well, that's vandalism. That is vandalism.
I guess I should have just went with my balls with it. I figured I would throw them a bone and give them a little lighter of a charge. Okie dokie. No sweat off my brow. I need to go tuck my penis and get in drag. So
Hell
I'll see
yeah.
You guys later.
Remember, extra tape. Don't use KT. What is it? KT
No,
tape?
I used to use duct tape, but now I got medical tape. Yeah. I gotta,
Okay, be safe.
Judge Kitt,
Hello.
could you tell me about why you're charging Cole with
What's his
contempt of
name?
court?
Cole. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. It's because he was suggesting. He was willfully suggesting to whom I assign contempts to. I'm not okay with that. So I'm gonna willfully give him a contempt to check his lane.
Noted.
Fair enough, Your Honor.
Now, Kit?
Cole, just Cole.
Cole.
It's
Cole.
$50. That's it.
Okay.
Because he was
we also
he
contempting
wanted
him
to
for
give
leaving
he
without
was like
telling you?
give Justice Schwinghammer a contempt.
It is hard. The only thing I will say in his defense on that one is when you guys are in recess, it is technically not. We are not.
We weren't
supposed
in
to
recess.
interrupt you.
Yeah, we're
not
at the
in
sidebar.
deliberation. Sorry.
No, about the
No,
leaving.
this is
It's about the
completely
leave.
different. Yeah, the completely different situation.
Yes. No, I was just referring to Sophia talking about Cole leaving without telling anybody.
Oh, I see.
He did consult with us and tried to stay for an extra 20 minutes before he had no choice but to leave, unfortunately.
Yeah, and those if you're on a time crunch, I would always say that to the judge before they go into deliberation.
Absolutely.
That's again. I'm not going to punish someone for having to go or leave the city for anything at all. Like they might have a date or have to go eat or go soak their feet.
I appreciate that, Your Honor. Life happens, is what you're saying.
Thank you for saying it better than soaking your feet. But yeah, just flag it, and it's never going to be an issue. I'm not going to punish someone for that.
Question. He said he'd come back, but he never did, I think.
All right, well.
Are you looking for Harvey, Penny? Penny!
Penny.
Okay, bye, Penny.
What happened to this Neo guy? What do we do?
Okay, all right. Well,
What do we do with fines?
They don't have any drinks by any chance?
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh man, I gotta go get some. I forgot we didn't get fed.
Oh,
I got food but no
Uh,
drinks.
Right there.
Oh,
I'll give what Karma gave to me,
Thank you.
and I'll go get more.
Whee! Oh, look at that.
Have you happened to talk to Judge Joy?
Get into the part of the shift where I'm getting more and more.
I have not, so I just came around today. Let me
We
we got Schwingy here. Don't call him Schwingy though.
I won't. That's a you.
Justice Schwinghammer.
I'm allowed to call him that.
Neither of you
Reeds?
are allowed to call me that.
Yeah, I say it accidentally because I say it behind closed doors.
Call you 3 times a day.
That's in renegotiations, and it's been made perfectly clear, do not get to refer to me that way.
I am not allowed to say
magistrate.
it ever. Yep. I'm the indefinite magistrate.
That's one, and you're lucky. Now shush.
Sophia here is been put
Why the
into
fuck am I being called as a witness?
Schwinghammer. Sophia here, court clerk. How do we get her into that role or moving towards that? Both recommended by Rex and myself.
I'm just trying to.
I know, Mahmood's just shouting.
Yeah, just yelling all over the fucking place here.
It's legit. I'm going to go on this.
You're looking to hire her on as a clerk?
Yes. Both Rex and I have given the thumbs up. I was going to talk to Joy about it, but then I went into the hospital like 40 days in a row.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me just see. Sophia, what's your Saturday? I'll just see if I can.
20:30?
I don't even know if I can.
Anyway, I'm just thinking about something real quick.
God damn it, Slim.
I think I can hire. I think I can do a little bit of it, but I can't do. Oh, fuck. Okay. I think I can do half of it, but not the other half.
Okay.
So like I think I can hire the one side of it,
The
but
court
the other
part,
side,
but not
I
the
think
clerk.
you need, I think you need Montag to, because because I can't hire a judge, but I can hire a clerk, so I can give the MDW clerk, but I can't give the, what is it here? But I can't give the position judge. Right?
I
so
see.
I think you need a Montag or higher, I think. Because the court clerk is still in judge, I believe, right? I think it's still the judge role.
I think so too, yeah.
It's just like a rank within judge, and I can't hire judge.
Understood. Okay. I'll send Montag a note.
Yeah. I can give the MDW role, but not the here. I mean, I can do that right now. I'll do that for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Montag. Ray. Montag.
Okay, I've done that. So he has the MDW. Just needs to actually be like, I guess, probably approved by like Montag or whatever. But like, if she's good with yourself and with Rex, like, I mean, I'm fine with that. We need more. We need some county clerks. I need someone to do the scheduling. I don't know who's gonna do that, but
I'm happy to work with you.
Do you want to, Sophia? I'm not gonna like. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like I had Rex do it before, and and I just don't want him to do it anymore because he's a judge now.
Yeah. I haven't really been prepped or trained like on how to do the role. Just Rex thought I would be good for the position, and
Yeah, I think Rex he does a pretty good job keeping a calendar. I think just when he's around today, he'll set you up. It'll take a second.
Yeah, like I actually have a couple cases that like need scheduling that I don't want to ask him to do, but like if you want to use them to like get trained, feel free. There's like 2 of them legitimately.
Yeah, you remember that was what we tried to have you do, but you couldn't as just an assistant. This will fix that issue.
Okay, perfect.
Lisa used to do this for me when she was a court clerk. I think just having someone able to do that will be helpful.
And I know there's a whole bunch of FOIs that need to be done, so that are backlogged. So
Probably. I don't know anything about those. But yeah, most
I will talk to Rex.
likely. Yeah, I think that was normally a clerk thing. Yeah, and I guess since Rex has become a judge, and probably since Leisha's become a judge, right? So yeah.
Oh my God!
Jeez.
Swing hammer. Able to grant her appropriate. All right, I sent a note to Montag. So, deal. Yeah, he usually is around over the next 2 days, and I think he has tons of court cases.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I have
I've
court
never
tomorrow
met him.
too. Oh, he's
It's either
fantastic.
Fridays or Saturdays.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah. I think we'll overlap a bit. I think, Sophia, you said you won't be around tomorrow, but
no.
I do know because I have court, I think early-ish in the day.
Okay.
But I'll if I cross over and I bump into him, I'll talk to him in person. But I know he's always around checking his mobile and stuff. So
Okay.
not an issue.
Mhm.
Okay.
This weekend's a bit weird. I'm normally around.
Yeah.
20 hours.
I was
so
like, you're
I'm
always
not-
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. Please take your time. Yeah, and we'll send you notes once everything's set up and walk you through stuff. We can do, I think a little training session with Rex and I that from the perspective of a clerk would be helpful with Rex and Felipe.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Neither of them are on right now.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to
Rexford is
go.
actually here.
Today's a very short day for me, but I'll be
Yay.
back tomorrow for a nice long one.
Alright.
So
Good to see you.
nice,
Good to see you.
Kid
Nice to
O'Leary
see
and the
you.
nice long one.
What did you do to the DMV courtroom? Like seriously, I show up. You're
I didn't
back
do
and
shit,
you brought
man.
Your fucking microwave and your
I
bed
brought
in
my
here and
chaos.
your couch.
My
and your
absolute
fridge?
chaos.
Jesus, Kitt.
I know. I'll clean it up.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I can still, yeah. I mean, that's probably.
See everyone tomorrow. I gotta bounce. I'll be back tomorrow for nice long one.